Wake up, Lincoln.
Come on, it's 6 o'clock. Rise and shine, rise and shine.
It's time for Early Break. Brought to you by Sand Hills Global. Live from Lincoln, America. Here's Jake Sorensen.
Did seem kind of meh.
Husker Online, Steve Sipple.
Surprisingly good.
And longtime college football assistant coach, Bill Busch.
I want to buy a couple ducks. I'm bringing 2 ducks to the office.
This is Early Break.
Good morning. Happy Wednesday to you. Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, Bill Busch on Early Break for the first time all week. The stool is all together in studio.
Feels weird.
It's good to have Bill
Bill's
back.
here.
He
Bill's
is back.
here.
You said the first thing was I like your hat. He's worn that hat at least 50 times
Oh, he said
this
100.
year. I know. I'm going at least
So
50.
which is it? We going down to 10
Well,
now?
I mean, 50 to 100 is still a lot of times. For you to notice it for the first time is the
Will you
argument.
quickly cut it in half?
It's definitely north of 50.
Okay.
That's for sure. I'm going to say it's 100. I'm going to say
I was hoping you were here on Monday because that one of my thoughts during the weekend was you do something that's unbelievable. And it's one of the most unbelievable things I've seen in a long time. That big man thing you do where you like you taught big men at UNK's camp for Heiser.
Yes.
You're amazing how I've never seen a guy lapse into the big call for the ball thing as well as you. That's amazing.
Just a natural
It happens
thing.
quite often. Right out here. Right out here.
He lapses into it.
If
It's
hoop
true.
shows up, I go right into it.
I know. It's amazing how well you're forming everything.
It looks right. Looks
You're not
proper.
a big man either.
I know, but sometimes you had to go in the low post.
You had to know the drill.
And Jerry
Call for the
Todd-
ball. Call
for
for
the
it.
ball. What's that? What's that?
You call.
Oh, you called
He did it.
Yeah.
He got it.
Yeah.
He's
And
locked it.
I teach you how to use the defender's body position
I
and
know.
weight against him.
I know.
Yeah.
That's what gets me.
Yeah. That's where I got hoops that time when I went with my backdoor spin off of
But he
it.
wasn't prepared
How
for
do
it.
you know all that
It's
though? Is that just Ron?
What's that? I don't know. What just paying attention, I guess. a
Natural
little bit.
instinct.
And then I had to coach camp. Yeah, all to get
Coach the big man.
all to get ham sandwiches at noon. That was it. I worked to get a sandwich at noon. And I was
Is that
happy
where
with
you
it.
learned that whole deal that you do? Where you put your hand up?
Probably some of that. Probably some of it. Yeah, went through that.
I'm not good at it. I've kind of tried it on my own. I just don't.
We'll
have
work
that.
on it. We'll work on it out here.
We get the break for
Connor
right now.
can't do that. Connor got cut from the
He
Creek
did.
team.
He got cut from Creed.
Yes, so-
I'm sorry, Connor. It's funny.
Couldn't make the squad, so
They have a JV squad.
Yeah,
You
they
didn't try
do.
that
we
either.
tried to.
So you just go straight to intramural.
I mean,
Yeah,
to be cut from JVs, even that's
I have a
rough.
quick
That's rough.
question about Creeks. I went through Crete yesterday. There's a J.C. Penney. Is it still open? It's
In
not.
Crete?
Yeah, there was a J.C. Penney building, and I saw it says J.C. Penney Company, and I go, wow,
Wow.
that would be amazing to whip into that place right there and just
Better
look,
time.
It's a pretty small town for
Look for-
J.C. Penney too.
Look for some slacks like that.
No, wait a second. What do you mean? Small town?
Crete, usually that's in bigger towns than
I don't
Crete,
know.
right?
Yeah,
J.C.
when
Penney.
you- when you
You
went
said
to-
small
no.
town.
J.C. Penney was something you'd find like in
Okay.
Lincoln and
It's
Omaha.
at the Gateway Mall.
Yeah.
Columbus.
Forever.
Yes.
I think
Columbus is a much bigger town than Crete is.
Yeah, I'm
It's
not.
again Class
This is a
A
hill I'm not
versus
gonna
Class
die on.
B here.
Yeah.
No, you're right.
It wasn't one in Beatrice.
Yeah, you wouldn't find a J.C. Penney in Central City.
No,
No.
that'd be very strange.
Well,
Anyway, so that was interesting.
yeah, J.C. Penney.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. So things to catch up on real quick. I have to go through my rundown.
Yeah, but you do.
Fort Calhoun Saturday night with Farley. Did he bring his trophy in? Farley had his
No, he didn't. He didn't bring.
What was Farley's-
I saw it on Facebook.
Farley
though.
was honored as a Hall of Fame member. So
Did he
that was,
give a
he
speech?
gave a speech. Yeah, did really good. Yeah, did a really good job. We took a bunch of photos. They had a
This is amazing.
They had a
by the way.
VIP lounge in the church basement. And so me and Farley were there with the backdrop, and people would come up and they would get photos with
That's
us.
a new thing.
That's a new
They
thing.
didn't have that last time.
Yeah.
Well, not
Yeah.
when I was there.
Well, we also saw you the parking spot for Bill
Yeah.
Busch and
We had-
Terrell
when,
Farley.
when we pulled in, I go to pull in, and,
Yeah,
and,
that-
and Laura goes, she goes, you can't park there. It's saved. I go, I know it's safe for me. It's my name's on
My
it.
name's right
And-
there.
And Farley was already there. And so his car was already parked right next to me, which was a thing of beauty.
it just happened to be that you did Fort Calhoun on the night they could have honored anybody.
Hey, And it was Farley.
Yeah, it was Farley.
Yeah, so we had quite a time there.
It could have been any number of guys.
Yes,
but it was
Farley was there with his fiance.
What?
Yes, that's what I said too. I go, Farley, this is news to us like that because
Is that like a mail order deal?
No, Farley's been with the same.
Yeah.
Okay.
For quite some time.
Yeah.
She's not from. Like
He said
that.
they've been engaged for 7 years.
That I do believe. I do believe that. Yes.
So we did that like that. And
I
then
thought they were married already.
and if you ever get a chance also to if you want to take, and I'm talking about a dream vacation, stay at the South Sioux City Marriott, the convention center.
I've been to that before.
That place is insane.
Right in the river.
Right in the river. Right in the river.
Hold
I went
on,
to a
what?
wedding.
I
there
want
one
to say Cahill's or Cahill's or guess what, the
It's
steakhouse.
Cahill's. That's a great steak.
Oh, wow.
Dude, yes.
It's unbelievable.
You ate there?
I didn't eat there. I just went
Oh,
in. And
That place
checked
is
it.
awesome.
It was unbelievable.
Taylor loves that place.
Yeah.
I'm sorry now.
Well,
You've lost me
Well,
completely.
Taylor lives in Sioux
Sioux
City.
City.
Okay.
He
And
loves
you drive it-
Cahill's,
yeah.
the steakhouse there
In
at the Marriott in
On
South Sioux,
South
South
Sioux.
on the river.
So I stayed there. Then I whipped up to Ponca on Monday morning to do a presentation for Brendan Callahan. He's the superintendent, and for the public schools. And so I had all of them there. There's like 100 people, bus drivers, everyone.
public school.
Yeah. So
Did you like talk about your time in the public schools?
and I talked about public
Pender.
schools and big man play. Those are the two things I went over.
Hey,
No, it was a different.
they really hit
presentation,
home
Steve.
too.
Mocking me for about you're going. You talk to a school. I thought that makes no sense.
I am kind of.
Is it because of
doing
my
that.
ACT? Is that kind of what it is?
You're
Yeah,
right.
It's the ACT.
Is it the
Oh,
ACT?
it doesn't.
It was
no.
an incredible group up there. I mean, the Ponca group was
I
phenomenal.
wasn't mocking you.
Yes, and then yesterday I made the trip through Crete on the way to Dorchester, and Dr. Mum had me there to speak to the school there at Dorchester.
What is the school thing?
Yeah, it's kind of a school thing.
Back
Yeah.
to school time,
It's
Bill.
kind of the Bill Busch
Popular-
kickoff.
Apparently it
The
is.
Bill Busch kickoff experience.
Do they
That's
know
what
your
it is.
ACT?
It's a-
At this
Yeah.
point, I need to tell you,
Yeah,
my ACT score from
I actually tell them that
40 years
during my
ago.
little keynote. I do. I let them know that I'm not qualified. I talk about when I was seeing the president of the United States, and I'm standing next to him. And I go, I really don't belong in here. I'm
You
a 14.
do.
I'm a 14 ACT, so I
You
don't know if I belong in.
Don't
in the,
say
in the-
you're.
in-
Don't admit that, please.
You're in the office.
look how far he's made with the 14 ACT.
Yeah.
You're way smarter than a
Yeah.
14. I don't know what you're doing.
It's opening
that day.
pheasant season.
Yeah,
He was
that's
distracted.
Yeah,
He
distracted.
had things on his brain.
Yeah.
that's what because you're way smarter than 14. I don't have anything. What else? That's
the
why
tour.
you've been
That's
gone.
the
Now we know
tour.
why. Yeah, now we know why you've been gone.
That's a statewide tour, Bill. You got to go out west.
Yeah, I
now,
went-
way
went- yeah,
west.
That's
yeah.
a lot. You couldn't
all the
yeah,
way from Ponca to Dorchester is
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah.
Then there was other jobs in between, as we know.
Yes.
Jake's got it made. Jake gets to come here, and this is his job.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You and
right,
me-
yeah, right here.
you and
We're-
me-
we're-
you and
we're
me-
here
hustling.
all day.
We're
Hustling.
hustling. Yeah, we're branching out. I mean, as soon as when the deal's over, it's like there's never. It's like all right,
No.
phone calls have already happened, texts have already
Hustle.
happened. Got other things to answer to.
Us. We're getting a little old for that.
Yeah,
by the
but I
way.
tell you what, now there were some great people I met. So thank you very much for everyone. And that group up there in Fort Calhoun, that was something that they had put together. Yeah,
Yeah, that is a good. that's a
Farley
good
felt
group.
the same. He said the same thing. It was a great group of people. Said
Yeah.
Bill, you did a nice job also. And that was just a fun night.
Yeah.
But you've missed. Farley has been under the weather this week. He has blamed Connor for getting him sick. He's
Ugly.
He's had
Yeah.
the crud. So he's come into the studio saying, I'm not going to do my show today, but I will say hi to you guys and then
he
go
comes
home.
into the petri dish with
both days, Monday and
yeah.
Tuesday. He was here saying, I'm not doing my show, but I had to come say hi. He had chicken broth yesterday
In his coffee cup.
in a milk coffee cup.
Yeah,
Chicken broth.
But he blames
me feel
Connor.
better.
He blames Connor for his illness, nobody else.
He said you brought that bleat from Crete.
He did. He said that's what he said.
nice job. Connor didn't make the team. Anyway,
Connor, what?
how close were you to making the cut? Were you close? Were you like right there? I mean,
Could you shoot it?
he couldn't shoot. He was playing corner at 6'1",
I just can't
210.
imagine like they're not even making JV even.
Yeah.
Right.
Like,
yeah,
I know.
it's okay.
Varsity JV is it's a small town.
He's
Everyone
got
makes JV.
got some size too.
Yeah.
Like, I don't get it.
Beatrice didn't cut people. They just were like they never played on JV. They just were always buried on the bench
Yeah.
on JV. That's not being cut.
Connor, that's how bad it is. You got cut.
that is. I need to
just
know
feel
more
bad
information
for
on what
him.
happened here. Why?
Who was the basketball coach? Who could we reach out to?
Yeah, we need
Connor,
to
find
talk.
out what
No, we
happened.
need to find
Yeah.
out.
Maybe it was
Get him on the
maybe it was
airwaves.
an attitude adjustment or something.
Oh,
Maybe
no.
Yeah.
Maybe it's off court.
Yeah.
Maybe there was something off
Starting
court.
to think like it was that way.
Yeah.
Oh, let's get this
All right,
straight.
all right.
I never tried out.
Well, how'd you get? So you lied to us then.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yep,
interesting.
typical.
Oh, wow.
Lied to.
He's not a liar.
Well, he said he got cut, but he never tried out. Now is what he's telling us.
Okay, yeah, that is.
That's it's a pretty big fib there.
Also, very odd. I mean, obviously, if you felt he's an elite player in the school system, the basketball coach would have been seeking him out.
Yeah, agree.
Hey, I need you out here, buddy.
I mean, it's
I need you.
Crete.
It's Crete. Yeah.
I'm not talking
He's
about
over
Millard
6
North
foot.
Yeah.
or even Columbus,
That's
by the way.
the way to discover.
Yeah,
You guys hungry?
I am.
I got some samples given to me yesterday from
What?
our friend Trent at Twin Creeks Pecans.
Wow.
Twin Springs Pecans.
Okay.
No way.
We got 3 different flavors here. Show me the screen here. Roasted Cajun
Okay.
pecan.
Okay.
This is roasted sea salt and black pepper
Okay.
pecan.
I would
This
prefer
one,
that one.
roasted sea salt pecan.
I need.
Which one would you like to try?
I
I'll give
take
it
the
to you.
blue or the black.
I'll
Bill?
take the red.
Okay.
Give me the
Okay, well
Cajun.
there you go. There.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a horrible
There you go,
throw.
there you
All right,
go.
which
I'll
one do you
take
want?
that. Thank you.
That blue. Yeah.
And
This
they're
is from-
roasted also.
is
That
from-
means they're healthy.
This is from Trent.
They're
Trent,
not deep fried.
Trent is one of the busiest guys I've ever met because he works at Sid Dillon. He helps sell cars there. Then he also owns a bar in Elk Creek,
Okay.
Nebraska.
Do they
helps-
serve Elk Creeks?
Yeah, that's the original Elk Creek water. He says
Okay.
it's different here at Sandy's. It's different. It's not. It's still good, but it's not what Elk Creek water actually
Okay.
is. He helps with Twin Springs pecans, and he helps with Tetmeyer buffalo, among other things. So he's selling a lot of things. Very involved, Trent. But this is Twin Springs pecans.
What's the buffalo thing again?
Buffalo is from Orchard, Nebraska, or somewhere up north.
Hold it. So the buffalo meat. We're
Buffalo
talking?
meat.
Oh,
Buffalo
I
meat.
want to get some of that.
Yeah, Tetmeyer buffalo.
I want to get some of that. It's the most lean beef there is. I mean, it's
Yeah,
not
I
beef,
can help
but
you. I
whatever
can help you out
it
with
is,
that.
like that.
'Cause you hooked
Lean
up with
protein.
Trent.
Yes, the buffalo burger in Park
City, which I tried.
I tried.
And I am not a huge buffalo fan. That burger was phenomenal. So
Buffalo burgers.
Yeah.
yes, and they have it was very good. So Bill pointed me that direction in Park City. I had it; it was delicious, and you can have some of that for your own here in Nebraska with Tetmeyer buffalo. And he has also got
So
twins.
what's
twins-
the deal with these?
He helps with this also, Twin Springs pecans.
So, you know,
They're
he-
good.
you know what he
Twin
sounds like? He
Springs
sounds like you and me, Steve. He's not Jake. Jake comes to work here, and this is where he works at.
What,
And then-
I work here the whole
And
day
then-
though.
Nah, easy. Numerous times when we get the rundown at 9:30 in the morning, that means you're not working all day. Yeah, that means you're out golfing. That's see.
Or
know.
I've got appointments, which is true.
Appointments. Yes,
This is the busiest
that's his
season
favorite
of the
one.
year.
Jake does have. He's untethered with the old. I got to go. I got appointments. No one knows where they are, where he's doing.
Oh,
Yeah.
easy. These are good. Good job.
This is out of Bennett, Nebraska. TwinSpringsPecans.com. Also,
No. Do not do that.
Twin Springs. Did you yawn or what?
Yeah.
TwinSpringsPecans.com. Thank you, Trent. Also,
Twin Springs.
Burchard, not Orchard. The buffalo is from Burchard, Nebraska.
Gotcha.
Tetmeyer buffalo.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't know where Burchard is.
I don't either.
Usually I know
I
where
don't
every town
either.
is. There's not one town that I go. I have no idea where that's at.
Go ahead, Jake. It's out west.
Yeah, it's out west. That's
I think it's up north.
Right. It's always up. Remember the one time it was on the Nebraska-Kansas border? It wasn't even close. Yeah, it's out west.
Yeah, we were
Technically, it was west of here, but you wouldn't classify it as being out west.
Seward's
We
west
did
of
have
here.
a text
Yes.
this morning before the show began.
What is it?
This is from Jared. He says, I'm an everyday podcaster, but I'm listening live today
Live radio.
because I'm hauling cattle this morning trying to beat the heat out here by Brewster, Nebraska, which
Okay.
I didn't know was that Bill has been to Brewster.
I stayed
apparently.
overnight in Brewster last year with. I stayed overnight there with the Birds. The Birds have a place in Brewster. That's
Wow.
It's where me and Duke stayed, and we went.
The Birds.
We went duck hunting.
What do they have out there?
They took it was a business that they overtook and made it into now like a residence.
Is that
Basically,
right?
it's like a bunkhouse. But
Really?
also help me out. Is it Buck's Lodge out there? Can you please text in? It's Buck's Lodge. There's this incredible lodge out in Brewster. I mean,
me look it up real
ridiculously
quick.
cool. And me and Duke stopped in there, called the number, got in, and she came out and even opened up the bar. It's a large. It probably would sleep 28 people. Yeah, just absolutely remarkable
What were you and
setup.
Duke doing?
What's that?
Uncle Buck. Uncle Buck's
Uncle
Lodge.
Bucks. What did
He's
I just
eating,
say?
so he's
we
distracted,
Were, we were
you know.
duck hunting with the Birds.
Oh,
So that was in
I thought they were
Brewster.
separate
No,
trips.
no, same town. I'm going to say the town of Brewster.
No, I thought they were separate trips that you went
No.
out there twice with the Birds
No.
and with Duke at one other
No.
point.
Just one time. I would say
Uncle Buck's Lodge
population.
looks pretty cool.
Brewster. The best part about Brewster is real simple. It's I don't know if anyone lives there. Population is probably somewhere around 12, but it's the county seat. So there's a courthouse there. So it's pretty cool.
I'm seeing pictures of Uncle Buck's. This place looks incredible.
Oh, yeah, it is. It's unbelievable. Old school bar. It's like
the bar looks the bar looks amazing.
So we're just driving by. Me and Duke are like, what the heck is this?
Yeah, you got to go to the bar.
Number. Yeah. So, and this lady came and opened it up. Had a great time. Yeah.
Brewster. Where's Brewster?
Where's it at? It's out west.
It's got to be.
Oh, it's out west. So we're out west. Yes. It's on. What's the rodeo place out there?
That's Burwell.
So it'd be just to the kind of a little bit northwest of Burwell.
Okay.
It says here on their official website, it says Nebraska Prairie Chicken Guided Hunts, Nebraska Turkey Guided Hunting, Uncle Buck's Lodge.
Well, there you go.
Brewster.
Was that? Yeah.
So we need some prairie chicken hunting. Get out there.
It's
really
birds?
cool.
Which, just the 2 birds?
What's that? Just the 2 birds. Yes.
Dad.
That's Big Bird.
That's
yeah.
Who's usually doing fitness at the Columbus YMCA, of course.
There was a bird that chimed in yesterday.
Yeah, we've had a lot of birds. Cousin Bird chimed in.
There was a lake that Big Bird was on that you guys had never heard of. It's right next to Columbus. Yeah, like you guys thought.
But that's okay for me. For Steve
thought he was in Canada again, but the lake was actually right next
What's
to
it called?
It started with an A. I know that. The Big Bird chime in at the lake that you're on. I'd like to know that.
Lake.
So anyway,
you should know that, Sip. You lived there forever.
Yeah, there's some new lakes there.
You think it's a new lake in Columbus?
I mean, there's some relatively new lakes that I wasn't around then.
You haven't. I talked to a guy yesterday that I met as a teacher at Dorchester, and so where you originally from? I always ask him. He's from Columbus. So I always ask the same question: SCOTUS, High, Lakeview, which one? He goes High. I go Discover. Nice. I look at it. I can tell by his age. I go, you know Steve Sipple? No. And then I kind of went with, have you ever heard of him? Not really. And I said, the reason behind
you live in Nebraska.
And then finally he goes, I have heard of it. And I told him he's a sports writer. He goes, I think I have some knowledge of him. And you're the exact same age. But
hold on. What's his name?
What's that? I don't have his name. If you could chime in, Dr. Mum, find out your employee from Columbus who had no record. I
wonder if I know him.
Yeah, it might be. But anyway, also, I told him, I said, listen, this isn't that strange. I said, Steve graduated at 85, and he's only been back 3 times. So I said, it's not like, he's not
Somebody
really.
asked me
3 times in 40 years.
I don't have.
And one's for Marty's induction to the Hall of Fame.
There's no family there. I mean, 0. There's nobody.
Are there friends there?
I have no family that lives in Pender. You know what?
I go back.
Pender is my family.
That's true.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm
not
thinking disparaging your
like
hometown here.
Yeah.
I'm not disparaging it.
The Galeers are not blood relatives, but
they're just friends.
But we treat them that way. That's how Pender does things.
The who?
The
Galeers.
Oh, the Galeers.
Yes.
Gavin and Glenn.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Buchholz boys are
Buchholz are the ones that are in my mind.
They're family.
Oh, Gavin, I played golf with him.
Yeah, he also runs this. We got to get you back tied in.
Because he's eating
once you came out with the
distracted
food,
him.
it's just been a complete
I
distraction.
apologize, Breakers. People are howling at you, saying, "Would you stop eating the food while we're doing the show?"
Can they hear me chewing?
Yes, they can. It's mostly the complaints. Can sit, please.
Well, I can just back away from the microphone,
or just put the food away to the break.
I'm super hungry.
The part about it is also that I've never eaten an almond ever. So why you're just ravishing through
they're really good.
I'm not saying it's not good, but I mean I could see it if they came in here with a slice of Casey's breakfast pizza or something.
It goes good with coffee too. Strangely,
yeah, I can see that.
That'd be the last thing I would want with coffee.
Well, you see, caramel pecan is a common flavor of coffee.
That wouldn't be bad. But if all of a sudden, hey, you guys want some sea salt almonds with your coffee? No, I don't.
Salt's coming back.
Officer McLeod wants to arrest you for the eating.
Oh, go ahead.
He says, "Sip, are you done eating? I'm going to cuff you in a second."
McLeod, do you know the name of that lake? Started with
it's an O. Oconee.
Oconee.
OCO.
That wasn't around when I was there.
Must be a sandpit lake for the well-moneyed.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
I think that was a developed.
It's a sandpit lake it's kind of like being out at Sandy Point or something.
Yeah, it's developed.
It's a development.
Yeah.
Yes.
I can't say I'm aware of it, but so.
Hey, no. I mean, listen. I bet that wasn't there when I was there. Yeah, check it.
Let us know, Big Bird. When did Oconee come into play?
Remember, I was gone in '86.
Yes.
I bet it wasn't there in '86.
It was. Oh, okay, that's not the right one. This one says Georgia, so it's not that one.
Columbus, Georgia.
Not that. I don't know. Anything else? I don't.
Yeah, you're not going to find that.
I doubt you're going to find that, Jake. It's just it's a sand pit lake. You know what that means? A lot of sand. A lot of sand.
It
Heyman
says
told
that
us about
private
that.
residential, like gated community.
Gated community. I told you it was.
More
for
than
the,
that.
it was for the
Roughly
the
100 acre body of water surrounded by custom residential properties and managed by a local property association.
An HOA.
Yeah,
The old HOA, Steve.
I know it doesn't say a year.
I don't see a year on this. When it's
Birds would know. Chime in, birds. Chime in.
the first question it says here on AI is why is Lake Cody so expensive?
Yeah.
Well, now we know.
There you go.
Gated community.
Gated community.
That's where did the birds live there?
Yes.
Good to know.
We did ravaging your food over
That's
there.
why they have a house in Brewster. They can afford it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got you.
Now it all comes together.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Are you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were ravaging food like a coyote, like you do at the house.
What'd you guys do when I was gone?
I don't know. Just talk.
We did some radio. We talked about football.
Nice.
Yeah.
We'll get to Sip's thoughts and Sip saw practice history. We'll get to that here in a second.
This is the Steve Sipple show. That's what people want to hear.
They do want to know that.
Come
On it.
on.
Also-
No, hold it now. This isn't about you, Steve. This
Yeah,
is
it's
about
about what you saw.
What you saw.
Your eyes,
yeah,
what you
people want to
witnessed.
see it like that.
There
were-
get my
there was a-
mouse out.
There was a lot of clips out last night. I looked at some social media because I did not hear the show. I was
Yeah, you're busy.
speaking
It's
directly during the time of the show.
Don't worry about it.
By the way, before we move on, I'm getting criticized because I mentioned that the pecans are from Burchard, and I know Burchard is near Beatrice.
Is it?
This is a horrible miss. I've been to
Jeez.
Beatrice. I was there from 2000 to 09. I go back there all the time. It's south of Beatrice, between Tecumseh and Beatrice. How do I not know
How far
that?
south?
I don't know. How far is Burchard from Beatrice? I've never been there before.
it's
Never been there.
fine.
This is real. That's all.
I like to know all
That's
my
like me
towns
being
here,
from
but-
Pender and not knowing where Bancroft is
Yes,
or something. That'd be like one of those things that'd be absurd, Jake. It really is.
I'm not proud of that. I'm not proud of this.
We're in a pickle as a show right now.
I'm
for
not proud of
credibility.
this. Yeah, people are getting after me, so I apologize for not knowing.
Rough
I've
start.
never been to Burchard.
Beatrice, Burchard from Beatrice.
Does it say how far it is?
When you get to the
29 miles.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
terrible.
you had no idea where it was. 29 miles. I'm going to tell you right
I'm
now.
gonna get criticized from
if we-
everybody in town.
If we took a map out and took Columbus and Pender and did a 29-mile little radius,
Oh, yeah.
I guarantee you, me and Steve can
I
name
do.
every.
Pretty much.
We name
This
people that live in rural areas in 29 miles.
Yeah, this is a bad. I don't have any.
Yeah.
I have no excuse for this. None. I can't defend myself here, so I won't.
Tell you what, when it gets to the lower 30 miles of the state, all the way across the state,
Yes.
that's an area I've not delved in much. I'm not
Lower
when you-
30.
Lower
Yeah, the
30. If you go from Kansas up 30 miles,
me
all the way.
either.
But
That's
you
just,
were what in Orleans one time?
I
Wasn't
was
that
in
by the
Orleans.
border?
That was down by.
Right. That's
I
the
was in
border, right?
Orleans. Yes, they had a sweet setup down there.
Wasn't there a lake down there
and,
too?
Well, there's Harlan. Is
Harlan,
down,
okay,
way
Harlan,
down south.
okay.
That's
Harlan.
that's by Alma.
See, we got to
Yeah.
learn more of that
Yes.
part of the state. I've
Yes.
agreed.
Yeah, I think Bill's much more. He's been around much more than us. Much more than me. I know that. Yeah, I'm not. I haven't gotten around much. I better start doing
Built
it.
the
better
part
start
of the
doing
state for a while to go coach. We've been here the whole time though in the state.
I've been gone for 30 years of my career. I mean, you guys
He's
might
still in the
should
state.
I don't have
you
an
guys
excuse.
should have buffed up on this a little bit during
Yeah.
that time. Been on the air for what, 10 years?
Yeah.
Yes, John
Yeah.
said we should hang a map of Nebraska in the studio. We
Yeah.
probably should.
Probably should.
What? Yeah.
I'd love one.
Here.
We'd love one.
Where would?
Yeah,
where
right
would-
there.
I think right there.
Right there
That's
would be
big
great.
enough. Right there.
Yes.
That's big enough.
Should we put the pins in like places we've been?
Yes,
We have 3 different colored pins for where we've
Yeah.
been. Steve's would be Lincoln
Columbus,
and Manawa.
Omaha,
And that's it in Omaha.
and
Manawa's
Beatrice.
not
and
as
for
bad.
speeches.
Beatrice for speeches.
Oh, you've been,
Manawa's
you've been to
not in
Fremont. You've been to
I've
Fremont.
been to Fremont a lot.
Yeah. I think that, but we all know
Maybe
when,
about
when a
5
map
times.
is put up, there's always fringe areas
Yeah, it's true.
of each state. So Manawa will be on there. So we'll
think
let
it
you
will
put
be.
that in there.
Yeah.
I've never set foot in Manawa.
I never
There's
have. I know
fringe
this.
areas. Hardly anybody has. People don't even know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I don't want to talk about that. What else is going down?
I think that's
What
it
is-
for Idle Chit Chat.
625.
This is big now. Steve was there.
Yep.
We've been waiting for this.
That is Idle Chit Chat,
It's not that big of a
sponsored by
deal.
our friends at 738 Ag. They don't guess, they game plan
Joey!
using soil tests, yield maps, and field data. They help farmers call the right shots for the
Whoa.
ground. Learn more today at 738agllc.com. Yes, yesterday, for the first time, all fall camp media had the chance to watch practice for about 20 to 30 minutes.
Hang on. Let's back up. Did you have access at all for 20 minutes
Ask
during
me
spring?
questions.
During spring. Did you have any
sorry.
access?
Did you have access in spring to one? I think a couple
Did you
times,
go to
right?
practice
Can
in
you turn
spring?
my thing down a little bit?
What's that? I
Right there.
it's-
You here.
you
Well,
run
mine's
your
not
own.
working on mine.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. This works.
That's where you're hooked up at.
Too loud. Okay. Did you watch?
Did you
fall
watch?
spring?
Did you go to practice this spring?
Yes.
You did. I don't remember that. So you had access.
Yeah,
this
we did.
spring.
We went, I think, once for sure, and maybe twice in the spring.
I think it might have been
Okay.
twice.
Yeah.
Okay, so now you have fall access. So what are we? What's the best way here, Jake? You run this. You want to go position by position?
No,
Well,
you
like-
can't go position by position because I didn't see all the
It's
positions.
hard in 20 minutes to see everything that you want to see because you want to make sure you
Yeah.
see things properly. We point out you want to see.
Why don't I just
What did
go
you?
with what our staff saw?
Okay. The Husker line.
there's not much.
You and Sean and others were there.
Was it a stern 20 minutes? Did Keith Mann run the clock?
Yeah, now I like this when you ask questions.
Mhm.
It was a stern 20 minutes. Yeah, it was you're out for 20 minutes. Keep in mind you see 20 minutes where they're just split up into position groups, Jake. It's not like I'm watching.
Do they
11
count?
on
Do they
11.
count stretch as the 20 minutes?
No, we
No.
don't see stretching.
Okay.
So when you walk, okay, let's just do this. When you walked in,
Take us there.
Yes.
okay, so you
Paint a picture.
you walk in and okay, I'll just start the picture when we actually walk into the practice.
Please
so there's
do.
a large group of media that walks in. I'm going to say 25 to
Mhm.
30, maybe more. The first thing I saw was Rule and Troy Dannon, talking to some, it looked like probably well-heeled boosters in
Makes
the
sense.
middle of the,
Were they at odds?
no,
Okay.
no, they're just talking. Okay, so they're talking you'd be familiar with this, Bill and Jake, to a certain extent, in the Hawks Championship Center at the 50-yard line. So they're off. Immediately, you kind of wonder who those guys are. Like, who are those guys they're talking to? I had no idea. I had zero idea. And I don't even know if they were rich, but I would imagine they were, right? Well-heeled boosters,
Yes.
probably at practice. So that was the first thing I was kind of interested in, got a little preoccupied.
We
Like,
should have taken a photo, Steve. Then we
like
could
I
have
sniped them.
Yeah,
Could've
that we
sniped
could
him.
have had let's do a little search on these people. See what's going on.
You're smart. You think like a reporter. I didn't want to get preoccupied.
Smart.
I stopped to watch the offensive lineman for a second, was bored with that, and moved. There's not much for me to see. You kind of know who the guys are, It's not, and the thing about the offensive line, it's not, Pritchett's very impressive physically, but it's not like I would say this about the offensive line. It doesn't blow your doors off in terms of like what they look like. It looks like a good line. And
Sounds like there's quite a battle as we have called here on the stool, right? With Gatula now making
perhaps it sounds
Babalade.
like
Yeah.
it sounds like Gatula must be pushing Tree Babalade to a certain extent.
At right tackle.
I don't know how real that is, and I don't know. It might be real. Of course, Gatula can also play inside, which probably makes him the
Stool's
first.
been very Gatula fan.
Oh, we like him.
Yeah.
I like
Gatula's probably the first guy off the bench type thing, right?
I don't know. He might know.
Oh, he
I
might
think-
be the starter.
That's what I'm saying. I don't
Yeah,
think
he
he's
might
coming
be-
off the bench.
Oh,
I think
okay,
that
he
the
has
word
to-
on the street,
Could be beating
is-
out
yeah.
Babalade.
that's what you hear.
At right tackle.
Okay, so then I just moved to the running back, so I wanted to lay eyes on Tyke Hayes. Fine, number 32. I like the number. OJ's number. Greg's not going to like that.
Yeah. The juice?
32.
32. Yeah.
He's not a big dude. He's interesting to me. Now, so far this all comes off kind of negative. It's not. He's not a big dude, but he doesn't have breakaway speed. So, I think he's pretty smooth runner. Looked fine.
Now he's been injured, right?
A little. He missed. I think he missed the first day of practice. Yesterday was practice 6. And I think that's all he missed. He did not look in. He's not injured. He was going through
Gotcha.
drills 100%. He's fine. No, he was dressed out in pads. I think he's full go. I mean, in the too much information category, I'm not a very astute reporter. I was in the bathroom and he was in there. I didn't know
What?
I didn't know Tyke Hayes was number 32. Then in hindsight, I was like, oh yeah, I was right next to him in the bathroom before. That was Tyke Hayes standing right next.
But you went to the bathroom in the 20 minutes that you were at
Hold it. Yeah.
practice.
No, before.
Okay.
Oh,
right
I was going to
before.
say, I
Okay.
thought all of a sudden
I was like, I'll be damned. That was Tyke Hayes.
the clock started and Sipple's in the
I-
bathroom.
No,
You had 20
he was
minutes
right
left.
before.
Take a leak.
We get like in a holding. God, my eye flared up because I'm stressed out.
Yeah. So you're like cattle.
Yeah, we're
You're
in a holding pen.
pen. Yeah, you're in.
I can see that.
No, here's what they do.
Do people spiritedly walk out when the doors open? Are people dashing out to see?
I'd say no.
Okay, thank you. Please tell me you sauntered out, like you didn't run out.
No, it wasn't.
And you weren't clapping or anything.
It's not like that.
Okay.
I mean, you do kind of want to get out there because the time's limited. Okay, so saw the running backs. They're just going through a drill. The thing that makes the biggest impression on me are the two linebackers they brought in. They're
Owen Chambliss.
Yeah, Owen Chambliss and Dexter Foster. Their size and their look changed the room completely. And now Vincent Shavers looks pretty good too. He leaned up. That's my listen. Now this is now just opinion. It looked to me like he leaned up. Like that's my opinion. Now Vincent Shavers might say, no, actually I'm 10 pounds over what I was like. I doubt it. And it looks
so
like
a P90X type program.
He looks like he reapportioned his weight. And I even take it to another level and say he probably did that because he's fighting for a job. I don't know. He might not even be fighting for a job, but I think he probably is with Dexter.
If you would have known in the restroom that was Tyke Hayes, is that right? Tyke?
Wouldn't have said anything.
Would you say? Would you?
No.
Okay.
No. What would I have said? Like I tried calling you, didn't call back.
Yeah.
You know, that type
or that how you like Lincoln? What do you think?
Early impressions of Lincoln.
Yeah.
Ease him in.
Ever had a
runza?
Something like that?
Yeah, you know your way around. Are you figuring out the one ways? You know, that type of thing. So that was that. There's a lot I didn't see. I never saw Calandria. You know, I didn't lay eyes on the quarterback.
Thank you. I appreciate that because everyone goes to the quarterback. So there was going to be plenty of reports on the quarterback. I'm glad that you did that. Did you get to the D line?
I did.
Okay.
I did. The D line, the D line assessment to me is this. It's not a great looking group in the interior, but they have good. It looks to me like the edges look representative, and I think they'll be pretty good. The edge guys. There's 6 of them. I mean, they're pretty deep at edge. You know, there's probably going to be Anthony Jones and Cam Lenhart that start. Winery will be, I don't know. Now, see, there's just a lot in my mind I kind of make up. But I think Winery would be kind of your pass down guy more, right?
I don't know. Yeah, when it gets to this, I do
okay.
Not
as long
know.
as you don't take me on, I'm fine.
Right.
I think Winery would be the pass down, more pass down oriented. Then you have Kate Petchak. He's good. I think McGahee, now it's my opinion, Bill, will fit better in a 4-3. You might see the reemergence of Willis McGahee. You have a kid named Jordan Ochoa, who they've been talking about for a year and a half.
Yep.
And then you have Jeremiah Jones, who made the switch. But from my layman eye, he looks like he has a long way to go at that position. I mean, think about it, Bill. He moved from wide out to D end, edge.
Yeah.
And you can even tell in drills, he did. Oh, it was kind of funny. He did a spin move, and one of the coaches was like, "No. We're not doing spin moves."
Yeah.
I wish I saw that.
It was pretty good.
Hold on.
No, we're not doing spin moves.
Yeah. The times I've had some of those conversations myself, I don't know. We're not quite right there. We're not going with that. Yeah.
That was so. I don't know. There was some things that kind of popped off the screen, like Nayland Scott pops off the screen. He's not going to play. He's a receiver. He's a freshman. He's not going to play. But man, I mean, he's like 6'3", 210, good looking receiver, number 24. Probably not going to play.
Who is that? I saw some clips last night. So they're trying to catch up from my travel. There's a big guy, interior.
Berryman.
Yeah,
his name is Berryman. It's unfortunate that I'm blanking on his first name. What is it? Dylan Berryman. Yeah, he's 350.
Oh.
He's 6'2", 350.
It's good. You need stout.
Yeah, I mean, again, Coach Sipple conjures up things in his brain. Nobody's ever said this, but I imagine he could be a guy that could help you on 3rd and short. Just put him in short yardage situations. I don't know that He's a true freshman.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's ready to be an every down guy. But you could you've seen that before at Nebraska where they have a big guy. He's by far their biggest.
6'2",
lineman.
350 from Monroe, Louisiana. Yeah, true freshman.
Oh, he's an impressive physical specimen. He's impressive. He looks like a guy that if he's ready, that you could put him in there in short yardage. He's an example of an impressive.
Do you have
lineman.
a complete short yardage package in your mind right now? Who would be in there for that? Could you give us your front?
I don't.
We got to know.
I want Petchak in there probably.
Okay, yeah, give us some. Yeah, anything else?
I'd keep Foster and Chambliss in there.
Okay. Anything
I'm
else?
moving Donovan Jones up to the line of scrimmage pretty close.
Coach Sipple, right? I like Coach
Thank you.
Sipple.
Well, I mean, Donovan Jones is like 6'2", 205 at corner. I mean, he's nickel. He's nickel. So yeah, I'm trying to think of.
Well, people want to wind back for a second. You mentioned that you're impressed by the outside guys, the
Edges.
defensive edges. What take us to the middle, the interior?
Well, I had this
there's
conversation.
concerns there, but
Yeah.
what did you see?
Everybody's concerned, right? It's just. I mean, it's not an impressive from a physical standpoint. A couple guys are. I mean, there's some Gabe Moore is just off the bus, looks good. He's tall and big. There's some of the guys are just small. I mean, they're just not very big. Whittington, though,
Jashir
Whittington, it sounds like, is one of their best players now on defense. Quick twitch guy in the middle. Can get you some. They always talk about how he can get you some pass rush from the middle. That's good, right?
Absolutely.
I mean, Jashir Whittington's going to start, and he's probably going to start with Ben Popple.
The part that you want the most from your middle is just the ability to crush the launch point, the ability to push back, just so you can feel pressure this way in their face, and then all of a sudden things aren't just taking offensive linemen backwards. That is always a big key.
Oh God!
If you are doing moves from that spot right there, then you're going to open up a lot of lanes. So if you're doing that kind of pass rush, it's not. There's some stunts you can do to cover some things up, but that can open up some lanes for escapability.
Oh, I've seen it.
And so all of a sudden you have that issue.
Yeah. What you're saying is if you're really good, you don't have to get very fancy.
Not really. Usually, honestly, it's kind of like the spin move. You have an A. First of all, you have an A pass rush and you have a changeup. The really good ones then go to next level, different things they have. Bob Swat, different moves that they have, but not a lot. Everybody kind of has their one thing or one thing. It wasn't like when you watched Reggie White, it wasn't like, I love it because he's got 9 different pass rushes. He doesn't. He was speed to power, and he also had the ability to run the hump, which was like,
what's the Humpty Hump?
That is just a body slam, one arm that people tried to basically imitate, and no one can do it even remotely close to him. You didn't even teach it as like, hey, we're going to teach that Reggie White hump stuff because it doesn't work.
He's one of one.
He's one of one.
I want to be careful. I don't want to be too down on those interior guys. I mean, that's the question mark. Arich said they've made tremendous progress, and what he was asked about was the backup type guys that have to supply depth. He wants to play 6 in those 2 spots in the middle.
Here's Arch in that, by the way, yesterday.
Tremendous progress out of that group. Exceptionally pleased with where we're at. We have a great competition in that room right now. They're pushing each other every day. Every single day, it's like you see something out of someone where it's a spark. We can use them this way. Or you see someone's hands come alive the way we've been talking about. So Corey Brown, Dave Tollefson have done a magnificent job. Really pleased.
Huffkin's in that.
Huffkin, give us a Huffkin up. And
Huffkin is listed at 6'7", 310 now. That's a German coming over the hill that you do not want to see. I mean, like, God.
Are Germans known for just coming over the top of hills?
I'm thinking a warrior. In the day. A German warrior.
Okay.
And you're from France, and there's David Huffkin in your face. It's not a pretty sight. David Huffkin, 6'7", 310. That's the kind of guy you might
could be from Bosnia.
Yeah,
whatever. He would bother you.
Yeah, I think he's from Kiel. I don't know that.
Yeah.
Here.
Huffkin's from Germany.
Don't you have your media guide?
Look at what I have. I have this, and it should be out. I didn't know it. Okay, Huffkin. Hold on. We're going to do this.
He's from Germany. He's from Kiel, Germany.
Kiel, I got it.
Nice.
Kiel, Germany, 6'7", 310, 6'7", 310. I got that right. 3rd-year sophomore. He's a guy that they could use. Tyson Terry they're trying to see if Tyson Terry's ready. Redshirt freshman. Malcolm Simpson. Trying to see if he's ready. Hufkin, Berryman, Lefatu. Now it's his 4th year in the program. Sua Lefatu, 4th year guy. He just hasn't done much yet. But if it's going to happen, it's going to happen now. Gabe Moore's in that conversation. Those are the guys. Stoudemire, the kid they brought in from Boston College. They got to do it. There's no, can't go get anybody else.
Back up on Stoudemire. So if you bring somebody in the portal, you're counting on snaps.
He's going to play.
Absolutely.
So I don't think he's going to start.
Gotcha.
I don't think so. I'm assuming that Riley Van Poppel will start with Whittington. That's my assumption. It seems like that's where it's going. But maybe it's Stoudemire and Whittington. You'd be really small at that point, though. Stoudemire is not. He's stout. He's not. He's like 6 foot, though. You don't see that all that often, right? Hold on. Stoudemire, they list at. This is Owen Stout.
Stout's been used a lot.
6'1", 300.
Okay.
6'1", 300.
So he's
That's
probably
not bad.
6 foot. Yeah.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, both he and Whittington. If you see 6 foot attached, you're immediately skeptical. So that's that. It was good. It was.
How did Keith manhandle himself?
I'd say fine.
But not. That's not a glowing.
No, I mean
he wasn't glowing.
He was annoyed.
Was he?
Yeah, it's annoying
because you had to deal with everyone, all the media.
Yeah, I mean, if someone slips up, it's kind of on Keith. So I think there's some pressure. Yeah, there's some pressure. If somebody gets rogue,
which has happened before.
Well, what happens is here's what happens if there's a fight or something.
Yeah.
And then now you got 40 people watching it, and they got cameras and all that kind of stuff. So,
did you see Suits?
Suits was, I believe, yes.
I saw him put up video. He was definitely there. Kevin was there.
Thank you.
Okay.
Suits was in the scene.
You know who Suits is, right?
Yeah.
10, 11 strong?
I pretty much know.
Okay.
There's a lot. I said 25 to 30. Light.
That seems like light. I was going to guess. Without being there, it's always more.
So what kind of
is an
credentials
event.
did you have to have? Did you have to be an affiliate or could like anyone in media apply? If you're just a podcaster,
I got to be more prepared for this show.
Yeah.
Right here. Show it to us.
Yes. But I want to know what could a podcaster that does
if the podcaster has been credentialed by Keith Manny, they could go. They have to have this lanyard right here that Sip will show you.
This is from the spring lanyard. I think this is from the spring.
Oh, they counted that, huh?
Yeah.
So Keith allowed that.
Yeah, you had.
Are you that guy though? I mean, how many guys are there that are Sipple-esque that could walk in without a lanyard?
Need to have it on.
And they would and you
No, Sipple needs to have it on.
You got to realize though, the last 2 years at Media Days, Sip's the only person in the room without a lanyard because he walked in before
Big Ten.
He didn't have hundreds of people in Chicago or Indianapolis or Vegas, and Sip doesn't have a lanyard. He's the only person. He's a rebel.
No, I got busted.
That's you're a dude.
No, I got busted this year. I had to get the head of security.
This was hours in.
It was hours in. It was almost over. I was like, really? What are we going to do?
So you leave.
But the head of security was like, "Where's your lanyard?" I was like, "It's over at the desk."
Yeah.
And he goes, "Well, I suggest you get it."
I suggest.
I didn't hear that story.
And then did he watch you go over there? Did he turn?
But he must have.
Did he walk over there with you?
I don't know if he was. I bet he was the head of security. He had a suit on, Jake. He had a suit.
Yeah.
Was he talking into his wrist or anything like that?
No, but think about. I was thinking about that guy. He was a guy that, like, you just can't name any. Like, if you're Tony Petiti, you just can't name anybody the head of security, right? It's got to be a guy who looks the part,
looks official.
And he looked the part,
authoritative.
Yeah.
The three of us as security at Big Ten, not getting a lot of respect.
Could you imagine me as the head of security?
All three of us. It'd be like, hey, listen, they'd be like, yeah, why don't you get a lanyard, buddy? Yeah, and just walk off. Yeah, it wouldn't go well. It wouldn't go well.
Where's your lanyard?
Yeah,
no,
did he have a weapon?
No, he had a.
Was he holstered?
No, he was interesting. He was well dressed. It's like a cream colored suit.
Cream.
Yeah, it was a cream colored suit with an orange
shirt. Is that similar like what Rick Pitino wears on the sideline, like that type of a suit?
Yeah. I mean, it was.
That was the head of security.
The head of security is wearing a suit
me.
like Rick Pitino wears.
Not like a white suit. It's cream color. It was more cream.
An odd picture though.
It was.
I've never
trending towards tan.
I'm telling you right now, if you went in to see Nate at Gary Michaels, you said, "I'm looking for a suit." Great. What would you? And you said, "I'd like something in cream." He'd ask you to leave. He'd be
really?
like this. Yeah, he'd just be like, "I just think the best thing would be if you went someplace else."
We don't
have a big. Was good.
A bunch of racks of
I was
cream.
struck by the suit.
Yes.
He was tan. No. I can see him. I mean, he was tan.
I don't think you're getting that at Gary Michaels.
He looked like he was in the mafia.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
We got to get to break. If you're hungry for breakfast
God,
brunch, for
we're
lunch,
way over.
in downtown Lincoln, where should the Breakers eat this morning, Bill?
The Bird.
Early Bird's open right
Practice
now.
Bird.
At 19th and K.
Eyes on Bird.
With free and spacious parking. They've got breakfast tacos.
What do they have?
Breakfast nachos, variety of waffles, French toast, pancake options, and
Options.
the world famous hash holes.
Hash
Holes.
Stop by. They open until 2 p.m. every day of the week at 19th and K. It is Early Bird. When we come back, we got some changes in rules that are maybe good
This is
for college football
Bill,
next.
you have to address
On
I'll
early
get in-
break
I'm
on
going
the
to
team.
get involved.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Sandhills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
At Anderson Ford, we offer a 5-day return or exchange policy, so you can make sure the vehicle you choose is the best vehicle for you. No pressure. Right now, lease a 2026 Ford F-150 for $195 per month for 36 months. Experience better at Anderson Ford. Stock number 1009974, $195 per month, lease for 36 months with approved credit, 7,500 miles per year, 10,000 due at signing, no security deposit required. Tax, title, and license fees extra. Residency restrictions apply. Program subject to change. Must take new retail delivery from Anderson Auto Group by 8/31/26.
Bagels and Joe is the best place to start off your mornings this summer, and you can order your breakfast ahead of time on their app. This summer's cream cheese flavor is pickle. Pair it with a blueberry cobbler iced latte, and don't forget their Berry Breeze dirty soda. Stop by any of their 4 locations in Lincoln and their location in Seward. Bagels and Joe.
Where there's smoke, there's flavor, and there's plenty of that at the Smokehouse at Super Saver in Russ's Market. Award-winning, old-world recipes made in Lincoln since 1984 with many flavors and smoked sausage and brats to choose from. The Smokehouse has something special for every season. Brats and sausage for the grill, beef sticks and beef jerky for snacking, and smoked salmon, smoked turkey, and smoked hams for your holiday feast. Stop by the Smokehouse at Super Saver in Russ's Market today to fulfill your search for real flavor.
Salt Mine City is your go-to brewery in the Haymarket for craft beers and great food. Enjoy a full menu of great items daily for lunch and dinner, like their Big Fatty 7-ounce hamburger or a Reuben sandwich served on Blackstone rye bread. And don't forget their beef or chicken nachos with guacamole, sour cream, jalapenos, and more. Wash it down with one of their 12 beers on tap, including the popular Single Axle Light American Lager. Salt Mine City, now open 2 p.m. Monday through Thursday and 11 a.m. Friday through Sunday at 8th and R.
Hi, Sean Callahan here with Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and new Sierra and Silverado trucks continue to roll in, and August is a great time to upgrade. Right now, get new GMC Sierras for under $50,000, or get 2.9% financing for 72 months plus $1,500 bonus cash. Visit us in Louisville or anytime at koppelcars.com. Stock number G306367 with approved credit.
There once was a man from Nebraska who went searching for food in Alaska. When his stomach was rumbling while laying in bed, he could think of only one option, Führer's cheese spread. So he left it once and drove day and night to return back home for cheese spread delight. Now his stomach is full and the voice in his head tells him no more vacations without Führer's cheese spread. Find yours today at most local grocers.
Do you ever feel okay in your current job and profession, but wonder if there's a better company that can offer more? Vision Mechanical is now hiring for journeyman plumbers and HVAC service technicians. Vision Mechanical offers top-of-the-industry wages, 100% paid health, disability, and life insurance, 401k with employee match, and paid holidays and vacation. Vision Mechanical believes in craftsmanship, teamwork, and building a better future, one project at a time. Apply today or learn more at visionmechanical.net or email Ron at vmech.net.
Is there anything worse than paying for something that's done half-assed? You buy something, you want it to work, especially when it comes to your internet. When you're trying to stream a movie, work from home, or shop online, half-assed internet doesn't get it done. At Allo Fiber, we don't do anything half-assed. We offer 100% real fiber and real human support that serves the community from the community. So while others may say they have fiber, in the end, there's half-fast fiber, and then there's Allo Fiber. Allo Fiber, internet built for you.
Constructors is now hiring for all positions with pay starting at 23 and up based on experience. Constructors has immediate job openings for mechanics, bridge builders, operators, and drivers. Start your new career today. Constructors offer great pay, health, dental, and vision, paid time off, paid holidays, and so much more. Join the crew today and be a part of Nebraska's oldest paving company dating back to 1908. For a complete list of openings and to apply online, visit constructorslincoln.com.
If you're seeking a career with a growing company, Gaina Trucking and Excavating is hiring and looking for additions to their team. Gaina Trucking has a strong team culture, competitive pay, 401ks, and benefits like health, dental, and vision. Drivers are guaranteed 40 hours per week, even in the winter months, and are home every night. Start your career today at Gaina Trucking and Excavating. Apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
When something breaks, you want someone you can trust to fix it right. Empire Repair is now open in Waverly and ready to serve our community with reliable auto repair and maintenance. From routine service to bigger repairs, our team is here to keep you on the road. Stop by Empire Repair in Waverly or call 402-786-2224 to schedule your service today. Empire Repair, proud to serve Waverly.
This
I'm not on drugs. I'm not drunk.
is Early Break. Weekday mornings from 6 to 8 on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
If you're looking for the Polish party pack, there's one place for that in the world. The Smokehouse by Super Saver in Rush's Market. Since 1984, they've won awards from all across the world, and they still have the Polish party pack. $10 for 2 pounds of meat. Super Saver, the Smokehouse. Check it out today. Also smoked salmon, smoked meats.
Just whip through
beef
a fast
sticks.
food place and just get a meal, and it's going to be like $19. And for
Right.
you get a whole
2 pounds
pack,
of meat plus.
2 pounds of meat
You're
for
so
$10.
right about that.
Oh, it's shocking, isn't
Oh.
it? It is. The number of times you look at a bill, it's like, what?
Oh.
It costs how much?
What?
Oh God. Yeah.
Am I
it
seeing this
freaks me
right?
out. Hey, Steve, will you run through Taco Bell for us?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
like
and then-
$40 later, you're like, whoa,
Whoa.
what happened?
And now I'm broke.
Yeah. I just don't buy anything.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I just eat off whoever I buy.
Yes.
Like, I'll just take the extra because there's no way you're eating all that. So,
The remnants. You get the remnants.
yeah, that's all I need. Anyway, Polish party pack,
Super Saver, the
Super
Smokehouse.
Saver, or Russ's.
Or Russ's Market. Check it out today.
Thank you.
Saw some news in the world of rule changes for college football yesterday.
I need Bill on this.
Now, I think this one is celebrated by most people. If I'm wrong, correct me. But targeting, which is if you're getting a targeting foul in the past in the second half, you'd have to miss the rest of the game and also the first half of the upcoming game.
Got it.
As of this week, apparently that's no longer a thing. If you get a targeting foul in the second half, you'll be done for that game, but back for the entire next game.
Easy to understand that one.
It's okay, but it's still probably the most buffoonery thing in the history of the sport. The fact in a penalty, when you look at this, I would love to have someone that is a non-football person. If your dad could locate us, a lawyer or a judge to talk to that's not a football and say, let me walk you through this. So if a guy gets targeting on the first play of the game, he's out for the entire game. He misses 59 minutes and 50 seconds. If he gets thrown out the last play of the game, he misses nothing.
Yeah, weird.
The same penalty.
Yeah, yep.
The same penalty
Weird.
is a difference of a full game. Tell me where that makes any sense.
It doesn't.
It's real simple. Don't throw people out just like the NFL doesn't do. If there's a second one, yes. Just don't throw anybody out ever. And then don't have your first of all, you know why the NFL doesn't do it? They don't want their stars on the sideline.
Right.
People pay a lot of money
Like
to
Nate
go to these games.
Gary, remember?
Yeah, Nate Gary against UCLA.
Yeah.
You don't want your stars on the sideline. If there's some sort of egregious play as something you can have, but there's a second one, yes. But to me, does it help the rule? Yes. They just they did nothing to really dive into it. When a penalty can be that much different in time spent, it makes zero sense. So it's just
well said.
Complete buffoonery.
Well said, counselor.
Can you imagine talking to somebody, a judge, and go, hold it now. Let me explain this.
Yeah, walk me through this.
You're telling me that this same penalty can have you miss an entire game, or you might miss nothing, the last play of the game.
Minutes of a game.
Yeah.
There's some idiot judges out there, but
Yeah.
name
names.
Who
would be
Who's bothered you?
I think
Yes.
most. I think most of, I think even non-judges would concur with you on this. That it's just a common sense discussion, right? That's what you're having.
Yeah, so it's a little bit better. I mean, yes, do I think they should be tossed out of the next game? But I mean, I just don't know how a guy does it where he gets a penalty in the first quarter and misses the whole game. And a guy middle of the fourth quarter gets a penalty and he just misses 6 minutes of a game.
Well,
true.
When did Nate Gary get flagged in
That was it was the UCLA.
Foster Farms
I think it was the first half.
Okay. He got sent out.
Yes.
And I remember Mike Riley, just started laughing on the sideline. It was a great reaction. It was like, what a joke this is.
Yeah, it is.
It was.
It's been a joke.
That was like that was the first year of targeting, though. That was 2015.
Oh,
I think.
and back then, if you even like looked at someone
Yep.
wrong, it was targeting.
Yep.
Yeah, it was like now
it was ridiculous.
Right now, the number I was watching a replay of a game like a week ago. I don't quite remember this, and I'd seen the game. I go, oh man, that's targeting 100%. No targeting, and I'm like, now they don't want to throw you out of the game. So now they're just like, don't call it.
Yep.
We throw them. Just make it
It's
simple.
amazing. It is amazing.
They'd be real simple. Is it targeting 15 yards? Next time he's out.
Yeah,
and we just
that's
move
what
on.
it should be.
It's just do NFL. Once again, it just has to come up with some way to just make it look stupid.
Although this is a step in the right
It
direction.
is a step in the right
It's a step.
direction. Now, we know Bill would not like this one. He's talked about this before, but he's OPI, offensive pass interference, has gone from 15 yards to 10. I know this is going to bother Bill. Bill, you have the floor here. It's now 10 yards instead of 15 yards for OPI.
So just so everyone knows, every rule change since 1971 has been to benefit the offense. That every rule change
And
is
this
to
one
get
does.
points, things happen. Same thing. Okay, defense, 15. Offense, not so bad. No big whoop. No, it's just 10 for you guys.
Why did they attach a reason?
I didn't see why in that one.
It's the
It's
same
been-
thing. They have to have, because you know what it does. You lose 15. Now it's 2nd and 25. Really hard to get a first down. Really hard to score points.
Well.
Yeah, defensive coaches, everything. I mean, it's you wake up every day and just say, "What's the next gut punch that I just took to have this? What is
It's a hard way to live.
Yeah, it's a hard way to live because right now if everyone loves what was the final score? Was it 13-10?
Ohio State,
Indiana
It was
beat
13-10.
Ohio State.
Yes.
Watch that game.
I
Yes,
did.
Epic.
Watched the
It
whole-
was so much fun.
And
to
there's a lot of
watch.
defense in
It
that
was
game.
unbelievable.
I watched it with Greg.
No, everybody wants it. It's got to be 72-69. That's got what we need to
Basketball
have.
grass.
Yeah, it's like, what is that? So
No,
now
no,
let's
I'm
just-
not like that. I
Let's
like
change.
the most.
I know that, but
Most
every
people
rule
are.
change is we got to get points, guys. We got to get points. We have
Offense
to-
sells, is what he's
offense
saying.
Yeah.
It does.
So no, I think it's I do not agree with anything. I could see maybe a illegal pick or something at the line of scrimmage being an illegal pick being 10 yards like that. But you're down the field, and think about this: the defensive guy has a chance to intercept the ball, and the offensive guy, you teach him to turn into a DB. Take the OPI, right?
Take it. It's
And
only 10 yards.
Yes, and that's 10 yards. Just get the OPI. When the guy could have caught the ball for an interception.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
So no, once
So
again,
you're talking to your guys and saying, yeah, if it's look like he's going to get picked, hit him.
yeah.
Go
so-
right to the chest
Yeah, right.
or wherever.
Kneecaps, whatever.
I'll save the last rule change for a question that came from the mailbag about it next segment.
We have a
How about
mailbag?
that? We do have the mailbag next segment.
The bag.
When we come back, Song of the Day in the mailbag is next on Early Break on the Ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Sandhills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Constructors is now hiring for all positions with pay starting at 23 and up based on experience. Constructors has immediate job openings for mechanics, bridge builders, operators, and drivers. Start your new career today. Constructors offer great pay, health, dental, and vision, paid time off, paid holidays, and so much more. Join the crew today and be a part of Nebraska's oldest paving company dating back to 1908. For a complete list of openings and to apply online, visit constructorslincoln.com.
If you're seeking a career with a growing company, Gaina Trucking and Excavating is hiring and looking for additions to their team. Gaina Trucking has a strong team culture, competitive pay, 401ks, and benefits like health, dental, and vision. Drivers are guaranteed 40 hours per week, even in the winter months, and are home every night. Start your career today at Gaina Trucking and Excavating. Apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait. Apply now.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Hey, Jake, you know what I love almost as much as the Big Red?
Big scores on the field.
Good guess, but nope.
Big spikes on the court.
Love those too, but I'm thinking food, like those big budget-friendly portions you find at Buzzard Billy's.
Now you're talking. I love Buzzard Billy's. I love the shrimp po' boys and the blackened chicken.
You almost always find me enjoying gumbo.
Big plays, big scores, big wins, Big Red. Yep, love them all, especially
those big portions that are budget-friendly. Only at Buzzard Billy's, A-Market.
Select Plumbing and Utility has been serving Lincoln and the surrounding area for 14 years, and they're not slowing down. Select Plumbing and Utility handles all your plumbing needs from faucets and water heaters to full renovations, and they can even help with your heating and cooling needs. They're also Lincoln's underground experts, repairing and replacing broken underground water and sewer lines since day one. Contact Select Plumbing and Utility today at 402-560-6197, assuring excellence in every situation, opportunity, and challenge. That's 402-560-6197.
Do you ever feel okay in your current job and profession, but wonder if there's a better company that can offer more? Vision Mechanical is now hiring for journeyman plumbers and HVAC service technicians. Vision Mechanical offers top-of-the-industry wages, 100% paid health, disability, and life insurance, 401k with employee match, and paid holidays and vacation. Vision Mechanical believes in craftsmanship, teamwork, and building a better future, one project at a time. Apply today or learn more at visionmechanical.net or email Ron at vmech.net.
At Anderson Ford, we offer a 5-day return or exchange policy, so you can make sure the vehicle you choose is the best vehicle for you. No pressure. Right now, lease a 2026 Ford F-150 for $195 per month for 36 months. Experience better at Anderson Ford. Stock number 1009974, $195 per month, lease for 36 months with approved credit, 7,500 miles per year, 10,000 due at signing, no security deposit required. Tax, title, and license fees extra. Residency restrictions apply. Program subject to change. Must take new retail delivery from Anderson Auto Group by 8/31/26.
At Schwezo Construction, safety isn't just a policy, it's a promise. Build with us. Work safe, go home proud. We're hiring skilled craftsmen, laborers, concrete workers, and steel erectors who value quality work and a team that has your back on and off the job site. If you're ready to be part of a company where your safety and success come first, visit Schwezo.com. That's SCHWISOW.com and apply today. Schwezo Construction, 40 years strong and still building the future.
For remote starters, audio upgrades, and more, there's only one place to go. Auto Sounds of Lincoln at 48th and O.
You love to bash his sports takes.
Now, will you feel like an idiot if you're
No,
a big tough?
never feel like an
If
idiot.
you're a big tough guy this morning,
But you really love to voice your displeasure for his music choices.
he stumbled on an issue that I did not think would generate this much passion and discussion.
It's time for Jake's questionable song of the day on Early Break on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Once again, your song today from 1978, Running on Empty, Jackson Brown. 464-56851 is bad. 10 is good. Texture rating on the Starter Heyman Jewelers Song of the Day.
Once again, Rick Heyman, if you're listening, follow Jake. Follow Jake. Call him after the show and just
Oh, he's listening. All right. I can see him.
Jake, yeah.
What are you
just talk
saying?
to
What are you
Rick.
saying right now?
I
What are
don't
you
know,
saying?
but that was, that song to me is upbeat, enlightening. It's a song I'd like to listen
Happy.
to on the way to a wedding. All of a sudden you're driving, say you're driving to Omaha to a wedding. I'd like to have that song on, kind of get you in a good spirit like that.
Got a wedding.
Jackson Brown. I mean, it's a Sunday drive song. There'd be a great time with that. I wouldn't want to hear it like driving into work, because that's just kind of just trying to get here type of thing. So I want to paint the picture in that way. Jake, it's incredible. It's an 888. 888.
I'm not sure Sips is high.
Well, he's not really into the show that much today. He didn't even was here for part of the song.
He's getting rolls
because he's trying to get rolls, and he's talking to Farley, who we talk to every single day.
Okay, the song, I've heard it how many times?
A million?
Yeah, over.
Yeah,
probably over a million times.
You haven't heard it lately very often. I'm going to push back.
Okay,
on
now I'm
that.
60. I've been hearing it since what?
1978.
Yeah. I'm almost to the point where I turn it not quite. I'm almost reached the point where when Run on Empty comes on, all right, this is I get this. I like it. I like Jackson Brown. He's very serious. He's very serious about his music. You know, he doesn't sing anything lighthearted. The Loadout's kind of light. That's a great
good song.
Yeah.
It's a good song.
You like the Loadout?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, that's a great one. The Pretender's a great one.
You love somebody's baby, that's for sure.
No.
hates
God,
that
that
song.
song sucks. Oh my
He hates
God.
it with a passion.
Oh.
With a passion.
How did that happen? That's a lighthearted Jackson Brown song. It's terrible. This song's good. 7-1. 7-1.
Connor's going to like it. I was not ready for that. I was not ready for that guitar solo.
At the very
I
end?
really was. All of a sudden, it's like, oh, wow.
I'm trying to think about it.
Yeah.
The very end.
Yeah. We
Kind of a
just
hype.
played it. We all just listened to it. We all actually played the air guitar while you were, I'm not sure what you were
Eating
doing.
a roll.
Eating a roll
Eating
and talking
pecans.
to Farley. Yes, like that.
7-7. It says definitely a little basic, but still very good. Says Connor.
Yeah, it's a timeless
It's a
song.
driving song. Like I said, I don't know if I'm that fired up about it at noon today.
But
I
right
am.
now you are.
But right now I am. Yes.
Let's read YouTube first. Wishing was fishing. That's Chris.
It's Chris.
856.
Silver Creek.
Genghis. Better time. 7-3.
Genghis.
Chris is from Silver Creek.
Yes.
Heyman. 595.
You're off on that one, Rick. Again, just Rick, start working with Jake with your songs. I think you'll see a huge uptick.
595 from Heyman.
On Jackson Brown.
I'd like to hear his commentary.
He says, we played this song. I sang it. It was boring. Okay. Albert 10. McMagic. That's new. We have McSafety and McMagic now.
Hold it, McSafety.
This is new. I've not seen McMagic.
Are we building breakers? That's what it sounds like. The show's expanding.
Well, to me, it appears that McMagic listens because he went with Better Times.
Yes.
8.8. So maybe he
Thank
doesn't
you.
chime in very often.
Better times.
McMagic.
Mighty Mouse 875. Corn Raider 9.7. Rashawn in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania 7.9.
Okay.
Bolt says average at best, but still decent score 605.
Bolt.
Owen 6.2. Gary 9.5.
Hold on, I got to interject. David.
Yeah, T-Bolt.
1.2.
Oh, David from Anderson Ford?
Yeah, 1.2. Horrible.
David, come on. I see
That's why he's on his third job.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Easy.
Okay.
He's killing it out there.
He's doing well at
He
Anderson
is
Ford.
killing
John
it
and
out
Lincoln's 8.2. Caleb from Lee 2.2. Rick from Wahoo 8.5. Brett and Bertrand. Joey's friend, we think 7.
We think they're friends. We
hope
don't know.
They're really good
We
friends.
hope they're friends. Shemaiah with the putter, a.k.a. Shimania, 8.5.
Shimania.
8.5.
Hi.
The Colonel in Beatrice, 7.7.
And
Jake
what
knows the
town
Colonel.
is that close to?
That's close to Burchard, which I
Burchard.
learned this morning, which is very pathetic.
Yeah.
On me, I'm sorry, people of Burchard
You know the
and
Colonel?
Beatrice.
Yes.
I do know the Colonel very well.
Very
Good
well.
friend.
Was he there for the fist fight?
He was there for the fist fight, and he was there for the eagle situation also. The bald eagle. Both situations he was there for.
The Colonel.
Imagine
He's got
back-to-back
all the
weekends.
intel here.
Back-to-back weekends.
Yeah,
He's there
it was back-to-back.
He gets to see a fist fight
And a bald eagle.
Lodged in a truck's grill.
Yep, that's what he saw. Eric and Hickman, 7.5. That's a high score from Eric.
Yeah.
He's about a 2 or a 3.
Yes.
Sandmaster and Casey at Scott, 8.1. Wake in Elkhorn, 8.
These are high.
Jake and Hickman says Sleepy 4.2.
Sleepy
It's a
to me,
sleepy
too.
song.
To me, it is. It wasn't sleepy in
pretty
85.
upbeat.
It
It's a
wasn't
little-
sleepy in
It's
85.
a little sleepy. I give you that.
When me and Bill were in
That's
high
why it's got to
school-
catch you at the right time. There's a time that score could be a 9 for me.
yeah.
There's a time it might be a 4-2.
Well,
yeah,
It's the right time.
yeah.
the only time it was in the 80s, it would have been a 9 for me. It was worn out by the 90s, and now it's almost off the air.
We still give it a 7+.
It's
It's
a
good.
good song. It was-
Lyle in Omaha 9-2. Who Clovis?
Bird
6. Not bad from Bird.
Pretty
It's like
high
a
for
10.
you.
Essentially
super
from Bird.
high. Yeah, that's high.
Bird, what's the name of that building that we stayed in? It was an old building. I think it's a post office. I think the Birds bought the post office in Brewster and made it into a bunkhouse.
Birds sound moneyed.
They
They're
are
doing well for
they
themselves.
live on a lake that's gated.
Right. And I'm not even aware of
Not
it.
even aware of it.
It's a new
How
lake.
about that? It's almost like if someone says it to you, like they heard about that lake, they're like, it doesn't
No
exist.
idea.
It doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Grant/Durant in the bottoms. Better times 865. Saint
Nice.
Potato 82.
love
Jackson
the
Brown
potato.
always hits for me.
Is that Saint Potato?
Saint Potato with us.
He's all over our message board. I like that guy. Saint Potato's a good dude.
Big B 10. Cousin Bird 7.5. Jennifer 8.5. Hovey 7.8. By the way, they brought in some
8575.
They brought in some spotted cow. I'll divvy out to you,
Yeah,
Bill.
I saw it underneath your desk.
I have-
and I
I'm
thought I'm
no.
just gonna sit on this.
No,
for a while.
I would have brought it home, but I had to
yeah.
wait till Bill got back. So I'll divvy it out.
Interesting.
I think he made the right move.
Yeah, I didn't bring it home. I'm going to divvy it after the
Didn't
show.
bring it home.
Robin Valparaiso 8.9. Josh at BCC 7.1.
Jake takes you to his house. You stop over and pick it up whenever you want.
Corey gives it a 7. I mean,
Wow.
so Bird is 6, Corey is 7. That's those high scores for those guys.
Yeah.
Usually in the 1s and 2s.
That's Corey Bird's friend.
Yeah, Dirty
Yeah.
J and Friend 1.7.
What about beef taco?
Yeah, where's Beef Taco?
Scotty from McCook 9, Travis in Ankeny, Iowa 7.7, Kodiak Bear 5.1. I don't see beef tacos today yet.
Interesting.
He's a little hit and miss.
Someone says I am fishing 9. Is that Chris?
No, that's wishing was fishing.
I don't know who is fishing at this point.
His McSafety with us.
We
I don't see
really,
McSafety.
guys, just heads up. We
Been a
can't have
while.
10 with fishing. That
Yeah, we got
wishing I was
Chris.
fishing, missing I was fishing,
Yeah.
wishing to be fishing. And after a while, it's gonna get kind of balled
Currently
up.
fishing.
Currently fishing. Yeah, the arrested for illegal fishing. I mean, yeah,
No pass. Hey,
One more.
what do you got to get? Some kind of
a license to
License.
license to fish.
you need a license.
We have to guess Gavin's score real quick. Gavin from Penn.
Gavin's gonna be a
No.
Why
7-9.
are we guessing Gavin?
Yeah, yeah. I wouldn't
I'm
just
saying, Gavin is always very high on Song of the Day. Is
Yeah.
my
Okay.
point here.
Yeah, so he's high on it.
Yeah.
Oh, I know Gavin. I golfed with him. 8-8.
I went with a 10. I mean,
10.
10 is like the best
And
of
you
all
want
time.
to come at Gavin, guy who runs Pender, the guy who lets you use his bathroom,
I wasn't
the
running.
guy you
I
golf
wasn't
with. Yeah, you
coming
came at him.
No, come on. No. 10.
Song of the Day was
Wow, we're done?
Running on Empty, Jackson Brown, 1978. It is time, without further ado, for another edition of the Mailbag.
The bag.
Here we go. Sponsored by our friends at Buzzard Billy's in the Haymarket. Cajun, Creole options, jambalaya, gumbo, blackened shrimp, blackened chicken. Why would you not want to go there for lunch or dinner today?
I don't know why you wouldn't want to go
In
for
the Haymarket,
It's
the
a
place
vibe.
to be.
There's
Pleasant.
a vibe. The big thing, there's a vibe. I like walking into a place and there's a vibe.
I'd say
That's
there's
what I would say
The
about
vibe
that.
for sure.
Yeah.
Buzzard Billy's.
It's a vibe.
What a great name.
First up from the mailbag, we have Cornscrew Craig says this for the Sippin' Bill specifically. 1970s NBA. Who was your Mount Rushmore of NBA centers during the 70s?
Luau Center.
Well, no.
You get 4. You got to get 4 here.
Well, I got to think of the artist Gilmore, the A Train, would be right away. Then I'm going to go with Bob Lanier. It's going to be a guy. Then I'm going to go Lou Alcindor. And then I'm trying to think here. I go with the Whopper, Billy Poltz.
Sip, you have 4 there.
Where'd Poltz play?
What's that? Houston a lot. He's a big Houston.
I'd go Van Issel.
Yeah.
I would go. I wasn't a big. I'd go Sam Lacey. I was
Okay.
trying to go a little different than Bill. You
Sure.
got to be okay. So Van Issel, Dan Van Issel, with the missile.
Yeah.
He shoot outside.
Shoot outside, too. From Kentucky. Started in the ABA.
He's ahead of his time.
He's with the Kentucky Colonels.
It's a good
I
way to put
believe.
it. It's a good way to
Yeah.
put it. So I'd go Dan Van Issel, Sam Lacey. I got to go Alcindor. I'm going Wes Unseld.
Yeah, the great one. Thank you, Steve.
Yeah.
So,
And I'll go Jack Sigma.
I was
I'll
just
go
say,
Jack
I was just gonna say Sigma
Yeah.
for the Sonics. Yeah, that'd be
good. See, you guys are prepared for that answer.
We could do this all day.
We could do it all day.
That's why.
All day
That's
long.
why.
You want to go 2-guard?
Yeah.
That's why
Let's
Craig
Scott Wedman.
chimed in from Watertown, Minnesota. Thank you for that.
Scott Wedman. I'm
Yeah.
going 2-guard. That's my 2-guard. Remember Wedman?
Oh yeah,
Played for the Kings.
Kings.
Right up here. Jake used to be the
In
NBA
Omaha.
team.
Yeah, NBA team.
Played 12 games in Omaha.
Kansas City, Omaha. Omaha was it Omaha?
KC Omaha.
KC
Kings.
Omaha Kings.
They had Wedman and Lacey and who else?
Nate Archibald.
Yes, and
Tiny.
he was about
Yeah.
as good as Iverson.
Yes.
Doesn't
Yes.
get recognized. Oh, he was incredible.
He went in with the Celtics and they won a championship with him.
Yeah, tiny Nate Archibald, Jake was a freak.
Yeah,
was a freak.
Next up from Kip says, I'm a teacher and we have students back to school tomorrow on Thursday. If you were going back to school tomorrow and you could pack your ideal lunch, what would it consist of for back to school Thursday?
So hold it now. Back, is he saying the lunch I'd like to have in the 70s or the lunch?
I
that
think
was
you could
back
go with
now?
that, Bill. Sure.
Yeah, then I'm having just a bologna sandwich because I was very happy with the bologna sandwich on white bread, and we were Miracle Whip, not mayonnaise. We were more Miracle Whip.
I'd
based.
either on that one.
Yeah, then I would want just some Lay's potato chips would be there, and then
Come on, you're missing something.
for a drink, I'm definitely gonna have Shasta soda, a root beer Shasta soda would be perfect, and then I'm not sure what else I have.
Ho-hos.
Oh yeah, thank you. I didn't know about the yeah ho-hos.
No.
Wrapped in
Also, very good chance you eat the ho-hos first.
Yep.
You open the lunch.
100%.
That's almost
eat
a
the
guarantee,
ho-hos
isn't it?
Yes, that's the perfect meal for me. It's still kind of the perfect meal, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I'd say it's very close for me.
Yeah.
Just I'd like one ham sandwich. I want ham and cheese.
The thing about back in our day, Jake, was that the cheese, a lot of times there was just a bologna sandwich because to get cheese was a lot of work. Your mom had to hand slice it. There was no individual sliced cheese back in our day.
I like to think there
wasn't. No.
Back in the 70s,
There
didn't
was
exist?
not. No, there was not.
It's just a
individual-
block.
When did that
just a
start
block of
happening,
cheese.
you think?
It'd be a good thing to know. I know.
Individual
No,
cheese.
you're right about this.
You had to
They
cut-
weren't individual
really
wrapped
You had to
slices.
slice the cheese. But you remember it doing this
I
method?
think he's right about that.
We always had Velveeta in our house. Velveeta cheese. was-
High-end, rich.
Oh yeah. Velveeta is known as that's what they're known as
That's
the
the word.
cheese of the stars. It's Velveeta.
Oh, that's pretty expensive.
50-cent cheese.
Then after you cut it, it came in a tinfoil thing. And then you kind of wrap the tinfoil back around it.
Yep.
If you didn't do that, your mom would be mad 'cause there'd be some dry cheese.
There'd be
then.
some dry. Yeah, the ends would
The ends
get
would dry
dried
up,
up.
yeah,
You
so-
could still eat it though. It's cheese.
Oh yeah, it was still cheese.
Old cheese is
it's
cheese.
fine.
I'd join you on the ho-hos with cake roll, turkey sandwich, probably.
Turkey.
Maybe a
Turkey.
banana.
Turkey. Yeah, banana.
Banana, a little fruit in there.
Yeah.
I would not even wanted fruit at all. I wouldn't have thought about it.
Apple.
Yeah.
Force down an apple.
I think I'd go with the banana or the apple.
Yeah.
Simple.
Simple.
Next up from Anthony in Kansas says, good morning, guys. School starting up. Did you have a back-to-school tradition or a favorite back-to-school memory? Love the show, Anthony in Kansas.
God, no.
That's cool. Really nothing.
No,
I think
nothing.
I think that we might have some photos of me somewhere, maybe first day of school. You got to remember, if you're in third grade at that, so if you went back to me and Steve like that, the pictures of me and Steve in third grade, there's somewhere between 8 and 16 for your whole year.
Yeah.
That's it. Right now, Gigi probably
Every day.
has 20 of them a day.
A day.
And there was
Yeah,
16
daily.
to document your entire year. So that was a big deal. But
I
no,
liked it better back then.
yeah, there really was nothing. It wasn't that big of a deal, kind of. No.
Tradition, definitely not.
Yeah.
I mean, you know me well enough to know I hated school.
Yes.
And I got a sick feeling in my stomach whenever the U.S. Open would start because there's Chris.
Mr. Brad.
Yeah.
I still
Boy.
get a sick feeling in my stomach watching the U.S. Open because that always meant that you were going back to school when the U.S. Open came on in Flushing Meadows. I'd be
Tennis
like,
U.S. Open.
Yeah, I'd be like, oh God.
I'm kind of with. I wasn't too fired up on it. It's fine.
I hate
I don't think I had a tradition at all back to
No,
school.
I had
nothing
nothing.
here.
No, there wasn't like a special. There was none of this. Like, okay, it's our special breakfast we do.
No,
there's no special.
You don't celebrate the
Grab
first
a
day of
special
school.
breakfast.
Grab a Pop-Tart and get
Yeah,
out
it
the
was
door.
Pop-Tart. Same. I did that.
Yeah, just get out the door. We got our lives. My parents' lives are moving on, so it's just get going.
Yeah.
Next up from John says, good morning. One of the chores at my house that I don't care to do is the laundry. Is there
yeah.
a chore or two you guys would rather not do at your house?
I like doing laundry.
Laundry
It's
does
very
not,
simple.
Yeah, laundry does not bother me a
Yeah,
bit.
same.
I love the lawn mowing. It's very.
Yeah, you and Jake do.
It's therapeutic.
It's therapeutic.
Me and Jake had that
You're
conversation.
always gaining. It's like, okay,
You're accomplishing something.
you look around and
It's
go,
a
look
task.
at this. Once you get started and the first couple mows have been made,
Oh,
I'm like,
yeah.
all right, here we go.
Oh, by the way, update. They didn't do it yesterday.
Didn't do what?
There wasn't the lawn was not finished.
And we had a situation that
No.
the neighbor came and mowed part of the
Wasn't
yard
Sophia.
on Sunday.
It wasn't
Just
Sophia's
part
her
of the yard?
cousin. Yeah, it was a cousin, and he's a younger guy. He's like 14, and he left the patches.
He
like-
thought it was too hot to maybe mow.
I don't know.
He
I
thought
don't know.
maybe the heat got
I just
to
thought
him.
he'd come back. I thought he'd circle back tomorrow, and yesterday, and he didn't. So now I don't know what I'm gonna do. We're in a little bit of a jam.
Yeah, I really don't have. I'm trying to think of a task that I wouldn't really.
I don't mow the lawn. I won't mow it.
I love it. I absolutely love that.
I will not do
phase
it.
of it.
I'll let it grow
Yeah.
7 feet before I mow it. I'm not mowing. Done with it.
I don't like to do. I don't cook really at all. I'm not
Oh, come on.
Elizabeth does all the cooking.
Maybe the garage cleanup a little bit. That might be something that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's not.
that-
No one
that-
likes
no
garage
one likes
cleanup.
garage
That
cleanup or
sucks.
something. No, I don't like that. Nothing about it.
That is the mailbag, sponsored by our friends at Buzzard Billy. Stop there for lunch or dinner today.
And what's in the basement?
Cajun Creole. Oh, they got Starlight Lounge. Take you
Starlight.
back to 1960 with Martini Bar.
Keith weighed in.
What'd he say?
Keith weighed in.
Keith Mann.
There's no Dan Van Issel.
Just Dan
Dan
Issel.
Issel.
Yeah, I thought the same thing. I go, that does not sound right at all. But
He said,
yeah.
is Dan Van Issel a fictional player you created, combining Dan Issel with Kiki Vandeweghe?
Wow, look at Keith Mann.
Thank you, Keith.
Yes.
Kiki Vandeweghe.
He was sweet.
Yeah, he was.
Oh.
Forgotten.
UCLA.
Yep.
UCLA. We could do 70s NBA for like weeks.
Dan Marley.
Yeah.
Dan Marley. Spelled majorly.
Yeah, that's a weird way. Weird spelling.
Yeah.
Keith, thank you for chiming in. And
Yeah, how about Keith?
chime in on was
Thanks,
there
Keith,
any
man.
issues that you had to deal with yesterday with the media or with Sipple?
No.
You know,
I don't think there was.
Did he- hey,
722.
Did he give you this? Did he give you?
Of course he did.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
He snapped back at me in a text.
Whoa.
Yeah. 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 He snapped back at me in a text.
Well, he has to do that
yeah.
sometimes.
He snapped back at me.
It's not always just fun and
pointed some
games.
things out. Yeah.
Hour 2 is next. We'll hear from Rob Arch audio next on Early Break in the
All right,
Ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Sandhills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Nebco is hiring CDL drivers for Ready Mixed Concrete in Lincoln and Palmyra. Ready Mixed offers great pay, medical and retirement benefits, paid time off, and they cover the cost of CDL training. Apply with Ready Mixed Concrete today to be eligible for a $2,500 hiring bonus. From Nebco's beginning in 1908, it's the employees that have formed the company's solid foundation. Start your career today with Ready Mixed Concrete. Visit nebcoinc.com. That's NEBCOINC.com.
At Anderson Ford, we offer a 5-day return or exchange policy, so you can make sure the vehicle you choose is the best vehicle for you. No pressure. Right now, lease a 2026 Ford F-150 for $195 per month for 36 months. Experience better at Anderson Ford. Stock number 1009974. $195 per month lease for 36 months with approved credit. 7,500 miles per year. 10,000 due at signing. No security deposit required. Tax, title, and license fees extra. Residency restrictions apply. Program subject to change. Must take new retail delivery from Anderson Auto Group by 8/31/26.
Hey, Jake, you know what I love almost as much as the Big Red?
Big scores on the field.
Good guess, but nope.
Big spikes on the court.
Love those too, but I'm thinking food, like those big budget-friendly portions you find at Buzzard Billy's.
Now you're talking. I love Buzzard Billy's. I love the shrimp po' boys and the blackened chicken.
You almost always find me enjoying gumbo.
Big plays, big scores, big wins, Big Red. Yep, love them all, especially
Those big portions that are budget-friendly, only at Buzzard Billy's, A-Market.
Nebraskans love beef, but they love bison too. Tetmeyer Buffalo produces and sells all-natural, grass-fed bison meat from here in Nebraska. Never had bison before? Call or text Trent at 402-875-1198 to place an order or learn more about Tetmeyer Buffalo. There's nothing like a good local sandwich shop, and that's exactly why Sid's Deli and Subs is here in Lincoln. Stop by Sid's on the south side of 33rd and Cornhusker for fresh cut meat and cheese on fluffy, fresh bread. Sid's Deli and Subs open 10:30 a.m. to 7 p.m. on the weekdays and 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. on the weekends.
At Schwezo Construction, safety isn't just a policy, it's a promise. Build with us. Work safe, go home proud. We're hiring skilled craftsmen, laborers, concrete workers, and steel erectors who value quality work and a team that has your back, on and off the job site. If you're ready to be part of a company where your safety and success come first, visit Schwezo.com. That's SCHWISOW.com and apply today. Schwezo Construction, 40 years strong and still building the future.
Building a new home can be a challenge, a lot of big choices. With our Remington homes, we have designed 15 different floor plans that appeal to a wide range of people.
Bob Benish of Aspen Builders, talking about Remington Homes, which makes the home building process easier.
People really enjoy being able to go to our website, which is remingtonlincoln.com, pick a plan, pick a price point, go through and build it yourself. You have a lot of options, whether you want granite, painted trim, wood floors, more stone, all options with our Remington homes. People do not want to be married to their house payment. You're able to get what you really want in a home for a great price with very limited stress. And that's what Remington homes are all about.
Home building is easier with a Remington home from Aspen Builders at 423-6811. Online at remingtonlincoln.com. remingtonlincoln.com.
Unearth the secret to long-lasting tires at Tread's Central Tire Pros, a league apart in commitment, service, and expertise. This isn't just about rubber meeting the road, but trust, safety, and surety converging in perfect harmony. This is where expectations are exceeded every time. Make your appointment today at Tread Central Tire Pros, just south of Cortland on Highway 77, or visit our website to explore our services. Remember, when it comes to tires, choose Tread Central Tire Pros because we tread differently.
Graham Tire presents life's greatest adventures.
Okay, take the worm, put it on the hook. Now bring your pole back and throw it forward. And just let the fish come to you.
It's a big one, Dad! Great road trips start with great service. Graham Tire, your tire store next door, with 5 convenient Lincoln locations, getting you to the places that matter most.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills Global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
For remote starters, audio upgrades, and more, there's only one place to go. Auto Sounds of Lincoln at 48th and O.
Wake up, Lincoln.
I overslept. Damn rooster didn't crow.
It's time for Early Break, sponsored by Pinnacle Bank. Live from Lincoln, America. Here's 93.7 The Ticket's Jake Sorensen.
I'm wrong, but I'm not.
Husker Online, Steve Sipple.
If I were a feral cat.
And longtime college football assistant coach, Bill Busch.
You get one team. Mine's the Houston Oilers. I'm not the Texans, and I'm not the Titans, so I'm out.
This is Early Break.
Welcome back to Hour 2 on a Wednesday. Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, Bill Busch on Early Break. Hour 2 sponsored by our friends at Pinnacle Bank, who again are recapping a wonderful tournament they had. If you missed it, Bill, Frankie Walker shot a 59.
I saw it
on day 4. He was 8 under par on the last 9 holes. That's ridiculous. A 27 on the back 9.
Think about that.
That doesn't happen in golf.
Under that.
And he won in a 2-hole playoff against Alistair Docherty.
Had to shoot a 59 to get to a playoff.
Yes, he did.
Jeez.
He took the clubhouse lead, and then the guy had to make 4 straight birdies, which he did to force a playoff. So it was epic drama in Omaha. They're very proud of it.
Yeah, I would be too.
Yeah, it's good.
Best, yeah.
Jake
great.
was there. Was it Friday night?
I went there Friday with me in Scotland and met with Travis.
Yeah,
and where were you at?
We were in the chalet.
The chalet.
You were in a chalet?
Right by the green.
They won't even let me near a chalet.
No, there's no chance. Man, we would have gotten funneled off to some standing room behind like a snow fence.
Yep.
over there.
Yeah,
we would
no,
not-
you probably would have been all right.
It's hard to know if a 2-year-old's going to behave at a golf tournament, but she did very well.
Had a hot dog.
She had a hot dog,
Did she?
and she had actually 1.5 hot dogs and an ice cream bar,
Okay,
which
I
was
don't-
all over her
I don't
dress.
know. I could eat 1.5 hot dogs. So you let a 2-year-old eat
No bun, just the meat,
just that even sounds
with
worse.
ketchup.
That sounds-
She was hungry.
that
Okay,
sounds
she was starved.
I don't know. I would never ever touch a hot dog that's not in a bun. There's no chance.
Seriously?
No.
If you were
chance.
2 years
come
old,
on.
you might feel differently.
No, there's no chance.
Oh
One-
yeah.
Imagine this one. Hey, I'm going to go to the session. I'm gonna get a hot dog. You want one? I do. You want a bun with it? Yeah, I want the bun.
You know what I
want the bun.
What I do is when I make hot dogs on the grill, I eat one right off the grill without a bun.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm still.
It
I just
tastes really
can't- I just
good.
can't do it.
Think about it right off the grill.
That is pretty good.
Oh god.
With the grill marks on it.
The
Yeah.
grill
Good.
marks.
The
Charred.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's
Charred.
like a little too hot for your mouth,
Yeah.
but you still do it.
Just to
Yeah,
torture
yeah.
yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, this one.
I just want it so fresh. I know
It's hot.
I know it's gonna kill me.
But it tastes so good.
Yeah, thank you to Pinnacle Bank for hooking us up and for a great
hookup.
tournament. Member FDIC equal housing lender, Pinnacle
How about
Bank.
Gans? You were in here the other day when Gans was in here.
Yeah,
the
that
vest?
was with the vest. That
Yeah.
vest.
Get the Sand Hills vest.
Gans
Golf club.
Gans is quite good on radio.
I wonder
He's
if they,
meant for it.
Carson Schott, I know, is listening to that. Is there any vests from Sandhills Global?
Oh, I'd wear a vest.
We'd like to have a vest.
Did you know that Carson's listening?
Yeah, he listens.
He's a live listener.
He's a live listener.
Carson
Yeah.
is.
Well, sometimes he's more of a podcaster,
Yeah.
so you might listen.
He listened to the podcast in Cabo
Yeah.
when he's
We
on
get- we-
vacation.
we
But
got
now,
it.
Seriously?
yeah,
Yeah.
seriously, he told us that.
Remember he had his sleeves rolled up for
Yeah.
the photo.
Oh, how could you forget the
Yeah.
triceps?
Yeah, the
Oh,
triceps.
yeah, and he was flexing.
He was. Yeah, he did the
Yeah.
photo.
Rolled up the sleeves.
He
He
did.
made sure he had that
Yeah,
shirt
give me
on.
this
Yeah.
angle right here. Right there.
Give
He
me this
did.
Is this
angle.
angle
Hang
good?
on. Hey, move
Is
over.
that the right
move
angle
over
for
a
this
little bit.
shirt?
What a tricep he has, though.
464-5685. Call or text as always. By the way, Jesse stopped in during the break, brought us all pennants of our favorite football teams: Raiders,
Sweet.
Oilers,
They're
and
sweet.
Dolphins.
They're unbelievable. Mine will be hung up in the basement.
Oh, mine's going up.
today.
Yep, same here.
Mine's going up.
Who brought that in? Jesse.
Jesse.
He had one the Raiders ones in LA Raiders ones signed by Calvin Jones. That's I'm all over that.
He says his wife had me clean the garage, found all my old stuff. Loyal listener since the beginning, early break, favorite show. Thank you. And he brought all these pennants.
I
for
tell
us.
you what,
Jesse, I remember Jesse.
Jesse.
Yeah.
There should be a Bill Thrills on this. When you have something like that, that's like, okay, I've got this, but who would take this and also would have it on display? Give it away. Yeah, I mean, when there's so many
That's a
things.
signed pennant.
There's so many things you have kind of like just packed away. And it's like, you know, if I gave that to so and so, they would love it. They would use it. It would be whatever
That could
it
be a
is.
Bill
Very
Thrills.
thoughtful
Yeah.
thing.
You just want to do Bill Stills right now?
Let's do Bill Thrills right now. Okay. So anyway, if you have anything out there that you're not
What's the
using,
headline?
give them away. I have to get a headline for it quick. Yeah.
No, those pennants are sweet. And when me and Bill were kids, pennants were a big deal.
Pennants were
They still were kind of big in my era too, like
When you
winding down. But
When you went to a baseball game and got a pennant, it was incredible.
they still sell them.
You know what else was big during our day and age?
The mini bat.
The mini bat and the helmet.
The helmet was big.
The
plastic
helmet.
And the inside, the adjustable. It was brown. It was adjustable.
Really uncomfortable.
Really uncomfortable.
And if someone hit you in the top of the head,
it hurt.
it would have killed you.
It would have killed you. Yeah. I had one. I wore it all.
It would make an indentation in your head.
4th, 5th, and 6th grade, I wore a KC Royals hat, the hard plastic hat, every day.
Right.
And it would just whip off your head on the bike. You know, so like that. So I
They're
didn't-
non-effective.
Non-effective. Horrible hats. I wore them for 3 years, Jake.
But when you went to a game,
Die
you
hard
walked
Royals
away
fan, Bill
with
Busch.
the helmet and a pennant.
Yeah.
It was like being in heaven.
By the way, Jesse says Calvin signed that pennant the weekend he was drafted. It was
Oh,
fresh.
wow.
Whoa.
That is so sweet.
How about Calvin, by the way?
Thank you. Yeah.
Holy God.
Number 44.
Jake, you should have seen these running backs they used to have. It was
I've seen a lot of video. Better times.
Imagine.
You guys saw it live.
Sipple's going to practice. He's watching the running backs right now. Here comes Rozier going through the gauntlet right there, right behind him. Roger Craig looks decent at this
And then
time.
who?
Jeff
And then
Smith.
Jeff Smith. Oh,
Yeah.
there you go. Makes a nice cut right there. Can you imagine seeing that?
Oh.
Where'd all three play? In the NFL.
Oh,
One's in the Hall of Fame. One
man.
won the Heisman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No big whoop.
No big whoop.
No, they had some dudes now.
464-5685. Call or text as always. Rob Arich was at the podium yesterday.
Okay.
This was after practice, after a session, just confirming
Wasn't before
that.
practice.
Just
That'd be
confirm.
great.
Just putting it. Yeah,
Goes after practice.
You watched 20 minutes of practice. You hung around. You waited for Rob Arch to speak. Now, as we played last week, that somebody referred to Rob Arch as a mad scientist.
It was Cam Lenhart.
Cam Lenhart said that.
Yes.
He was asked about being referred to as a mad scientist. Here's Rob Arch's response yesterday.
Not one time. I can barely read. No, not really. I read fine. Here's what I'll say about the guys, man. That makes me excited that they're excited about the team and they're excited about the coaching point. So if they want to call me a mad scientist, they can call me whatever they want. I love them.
Okay, Rob Arch.
So they put on pads for the first time yesterday, Bill, full pads, 6 practice. And he's in installation. He says that 80% is installed. I get fixated on certain conversations. He addresses this. There's always that talk of we want to simplify, but you can't simplify too much, right?
Yeah, it's a classic example. Okay, we're going to be very simple. Okay, they just came out in empty quads.
Right.
Yeah, just simple. Just play this. Do what we do. Well, then you'll get beat. Right. So yeah.
Thank you.
That would be. I told the story at.
I hate it when people say that.
I told the story at George Darlington's funeral,
Mhm.
and George had some. I mean, we could have told George Darlington's stories for maybe 2 to 3 weeks, and but at one time we're in a meeting, and it's like the coverages were complicated, and the names and stuff. So Coach Osborne would be asking, well, what is this? Well, that's actually this check, and that's this, or that's this. There's all these different things going on because George was very dynamic, and that's one of the reasons Nebraska was so good, because they didn't just say, we're just going to do this.
Right.
And so they would
nuts
adjust things out, and George was like, well, so one time we're in the meeting, and probably wasn't the greatest thing as it came off, but it was pure gold. And Kyle Whittingham will bring this story up numerous times. As I told him the story, and George told him the story himself. We're sitting there, and he goes, dadgummit, George, can't we just play cover 3 or cover 4? And George says, we can, but we'll lose. Yeah,
That's beautiful.
We can do that. We just play cover 3 and give them free access throws on the outside, and then we'll lose. But my point being is, you have to have.
That's the point.
There are certain times you just say, we're going to play this and do this and not make errors, because you do lose more games than you win. But when the offense dictates to you, that's when you have to be able to say, hang on now.
Right.
We have to have a plan to counter this. Sometimes I'd say now I'd use the term graduate school all the time. We're in graduate school mode.
Yep.
We have our stuff that's elementary.
Yep.
We've moved
Thank
on.
you.
Now we're in graduate school. And if they do this, we have to have an answer to it. You guys understand that? If we just say, if you go empty 2 high safeties, okay, that means you got 5 split out and they're playing 2 high safeties, some version of trap on the outside, or you name what coverage you want to play, different things you can do. They'll complete every ball.
See, that's a trouble.
They'll complete every ball. If you don't have a different, it's like there's too many windows.
Right.
There's too many things to play.
That's
I
what
got
I
to protect the seam. Well, what if he works his leverage off of me and it works out? Then we're too far apart. If it's a cloud corner, I can't get to that. So all of a sudden we have all these ways, and then you get down to, well, we better just rush 3 then, because we need to have the extra defender. Okay, and then that's an issue with that. So
yeah, you hear sports writers a lot, Bill, say, well, they got to simplify and play fast. No, I mean, that's just a sports writer thing to say. Now, what Orich said is we want to teach simply, but our guys still have enough to manage a decent level of install. So he understands.
And the reason
you got to go graduate.
And the reason the install is probably at 80 and which maybe it normally wouldn't be, and honestly, it's probably more around 90 to 100, is because you get to meet with your team nonstop. You go back in the Farley Foreman days like that. You couldn't talk to your players in the off season legally. You couldn't. If they came by your office to talk football, you couldn't talk to them in the summer. Absolutely not.
No, you couldn't.
You couldn't do anything with them. No. Now you're out on the field walking through with them. So the point is, day one, the first 3 or 4 days of install, they've already installed that 5 times.
Yeah.
Like
in June.
In June, yeah.
June.
So
June.
Yeah, and so they've had all this stuff. So that's why you can escalate very quickly with what we're putting in, because it's not like, hang on a second. You're like going, yeah, we got this. We've been over this like 9 times. We've practiced this. We have clips of us doing it. So that's why install can be faster.
What else did you hear from Orich?
Well, you mentioned Jashir Whittington earlier.
Yes, yes.
You did talk about the traits of Jashir Whittington.
Whittington's the kid from Pitt.
Yes.
6'6". I think they listed him at 6'1", 270. But he's going to start.
Here's Orange on Whittington.
Yeah, Jahsir's a dog. Jahsir has a pro attitude in the way he approaches the game, super competitive, relentless in the way he gets after the passer. One thing I really noticed about Jahsir is just the first move, if it doesn't hit, second move, third move. He's just constantly going through the process of attacking the quarterback. And he's got elite twitch, obviously. But I think what separates him is the way he approaches his work. And so that kid's going to do a lot of great things in life, whether it's football or not. He's wired the right way.
Orange on Jashir Whittington. Also focusing on turnovers from yesterday. This is from Rob Orange. Isn't that going? Hang on.
Improve.
There we go.
Improve. If we get a pick on the play and we have a busted coverage or a misassignment, that's not really our process. So we're really focused on what happens between that whistle from the processing of our guys.
Yeah, what did he say? They're not so worried right now about the result of a play, is just the process in getting there. There hasn't been too many situations. Well, he said there's been no live situations yet. That'll happen this week. I don't know. Sean Callahan, we'll talk in a little bit here.
Yes.
He keeps saying they're going to scrimmage Saturday. I don't know that. What you think they'll scrimmage Saturday? They have
to be like day 10 of practice. I would sure hope so.
All right.
Yeah, I would sure hope at some point in time.
Okay, so Sean's probably right on that one.
Saturday.
He was asked about the edges. Do you have that?
Depth of DN?
Yeah, DN.
Yeah.
I like that room. Coach Manning's done a great job of elevating the floor and raising the ceiling. I think those guys are battling just how the D tackle room are. They're making each other better. No one's how would I say this? The depth chart isn't even close to set. Like every day, those guys are attacking it.
He was asked the obligatory question about the black shirt tradition.
Yeah, hang on. Yeah, right here.
When we talk about it, and we talked about it to every recruit that came in our building, we give a presentation on it. We talk about the history of it. The biggest commitment we have is the previous players that have played in that have a standard for which this logo plays, and is our utmost duty to make sure we meet that standard for them. I want alumni to look at the way we play and be really proud.
Farley could address that. The standard. Terrell Farley.
He does daily too. He'll tell you every single day the standard what it is
on his phone.
He pretty much does.
Yeah.
Did he address simple, fast, violent?
No. I think he did. I don't know
what else you got. What else you got? I'm tapped out on it. What else you got?
You asked about how simple or complex is the scheme.
Yeah, you could do that.
Did you ask it?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, here's Rob Arch on that.
I know my system. I know the defenses I've been a part of. We talk about being simple, fast, and violent. But I think if you would talk to our guys, we certainly try to carry enough to attack the opponent we're seeing. And we want to teach simply, but our guys still have to manage a decent level of install. Now we're through day 6 right now. We're about 80% through the package, about another 20% to go with goal line and some end of game situations. But spring was such a jump forward for us. Like they got an understanding of, the conceptual 100, 200 level approach. Now we're diving into the deeper details.
Right. There you go. You have to have enough in.
Yeah, absolutely. You have to have, like I said, because the offense is going to dictate to you. That defenses can dictate certain things, but the offense has the upper hand, because they get to figure out every opportunity play how they're going to line up, what formations they're going to do, and you don't get to just say, yeah, we just line up here. Because I mean, the number of times all of a sudden, now they're in unbalance. What do we do? Now there's a new center. The guard becomes the center. Now that's a whole thing to deal with, and the ability to be situational masters is insane, because if all of a sudden they show something that's fairly, let's just say it's common to defense, though, that you better be prepared for it, and you're not. So a team just comes out, like I said, in an unbalanced look or something kind of at that, and you're like, or they line up in we used to call it the Oregon spread, Daffy Duck, whatever deal, where there's just a center, a quarterback, and they take the lineman out wide, and you don't get lined up immediately because you haven't repped that. It's like, oh man. What? And then that's but first of all, the head coach is like, are you telling me that we had no idea that was just a staple? You'd have days where you just say, and those were walkthrough times. Okay, they come out on this, what is it? And it's all based off of count rules. All this, because sometimes they might run it, and there might be two guards there, the tackles are out.
Okay.
What happens
Okay.
if the tackles are out? Then
Yeah.
who's the adjuster? So you have to have all these different plans to be able to do. And that is just one specific thing that you have to have all these. And then you may not ever see it all year.
That's the thing about football that would freak me out. You prepare for things that don't even happen.
But it shows up and you don't, and you're running around, then the
guys
other
don't know.
team looks like a genius. You look like a clown. And if you're trying to draw that up on the sideline, oh man.
No.
Oh man.
You know what he's talking about,
Not
Jake?
good.
When they come out and they're not in a conventional line.
Yes. Yeah. All of a sudden, sometimes they'll come out and they'll put, all the linemen on one side, spread out
Split 'em out
away
left.
from the center.
What did Frost say that one time about the first game against Illinois?
I don't
They
remember.
remember he said they came out in the front we didn't expect something.
Oh
like
no, that was their defense.
I know, but I'm just saying that's the
that was
example.
Frosty was confused. It was like a 4 or 3 man front. Yeah, it was a bad look for Frosty, but that was offense defense.
Yeah. What
Anyway.
happens is that when you have run a certain front type of defense, there's certain runs you're going to see, and some get thrown out, and you know what they are defensively. Like they don't run that against our look because it's not a good run. But this is a really good run. This is they're going to like pin and pull. They're going to like this. They're going to like this. So those are what you're repping. So if you have your runs down, you think, hey, they're going to be just a stack. They're going to be a 4-3 team, got that 3 technique, 1 technique, whatever. 2 ends of that. You're like, okay, these are the runs that we like. So you have if you worked out all week and you didn't have a plan for a odd front or something, that's what he was talking about. If something comes out, so like, oh wow, we did not rep these. We need to have this run, and this run. Those are the runs that work versus this front, and that's not what we did this week. That's a bad day.
The takeaway, Jake, today from this show is when you hear or you say, I got to simplify, got to play faster, just say, no, easy. It's not that simple.
The biggest
when you hear
thing,
Taylor say that,
he had
or
said that.
Seth.
They haven't said that.
If Taylor
To be
or
fair.
Seth,
Gotta simplify things.
It really concerns me to be Taylor because I know Taylor pretty well now. And
He
he
didn't play
scares me.
football.
Yeah, he scares me. Yeah, I don't think Taylor
Can't drive a cart.
Yeah, he does a lot. Yeah, he does the twerk when he tees off.
He does the twerk.
It's Taylor. Yes, it scares
not
me.
the twerk, not the twerk.
Yeah.
No, he's not twerking. No,
But it is a. You can ask.
He twitches.
He twitches.
It's a twitch.
He does, yeah.
It's a twitch, not a twerk.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
doesn't
probably
twerk.
a fair
Yeah.
assessment there. Bill's Thrills is next on Early Break in the Ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Pinnacle Bank on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Constructors is now hiring for all positions with pay starting at 23 and up based on experience. Constructors has immediate job openings for mechanics, bridge builders, operators, and drivers. Start your new career today. Constructors offer great pay, health, dental, and vision, paid time off, paid holidays, and so much more. Join the crew today and be a part of Nebraska's oldest paving company dating back to 1908. For a complete list of openings and to apply online, visit constructorslincoln.com.
Unearth the secret to long-lasting tires at Tread's Central Tire Pros, a league apart in commitment, service, and expertise. This isn't just about rubber meeting the road, but trust, safety, and surety converging in perfect harmony. This is where expectations are exceeded every time. Make your appointment today at Tread's Central Tire Pros, just south of Cortland on Highway 77, or visit our website to explore our services. Remember, when it comes to tires, choose Tread's Central Tire Pros because we tread differently.
Nebraskans love beef, but they love bison too. Tetmeyer Buffalo produces and sells all-natural, grass-fed bison meat from here in Nebraska. Never had bison before? Call or text Trent at 402-875-1198 to place an order or learn more about Tetmeyer Buffalo. There's nothing like a good local sandwich shop, and that's exactly why Sid's Deli and Subs is here in Lincoln. Stop by Sid's on the south side of 33rd and Cornhusker for fresh-cut meat and cheese on fluffy, fresh bread. Sid's Deli and Subs open 10:30 a.m. to 7 p.m. on the weekdays and 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. on the weekends.
Graham Tire presents life's greatest adventures.
Okay, take the worm, put it on the hook. Now bring your pole back and throw it forward. And just let the fish come to you.
I got a bite! It's a big one, Dad! Great road trips start with great service. Graham Tire, your tire store next door, with 5 convenient Lincoln locations, getting you to the places that matter most.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals just like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
If the power is out, traffic lights may be too. If you come across a dark intersection, treat it like a four-way stop. Find more outage safety tips at les.com/safety.
Select Plumbing and Utility has been serving Lincoln and the surrounding area for 14 years, and they're not slowing down. Select Plumbing and Utility handles all your plumbing needs from faucets and water heaters to full renovations, and they can even help with your heating and cooling needs. They're also Lincoln's underground experts, repairing and replacing broken underground water and sewer lines since day one. Contact Select Plumbing and Utility today at 402-560-6197, assuring excellence in every situation, opportunity, and challenge. That's 402-560-6197.
In every city, every town, there's a Husker fan. You show up, you stand out, no matter where the road takes you. And wherever Husker Nation goes, life doesn't slow down. That's why Emeritus makes dental and vision coverage simple. Quick quotes, affordable options, and nationwide access for fans everywhere. Choose the coverage that fits your journey. Emeritus, fulfilling life, fueled by Husker pride. Go to emeritus.com/Husker Dental for more information.
Rosie's Sports Bar and Grill. Open for lunch and dinner at 1501 Center Park Road, just south of 14th and Highway 2.
Looking for something different for lunch or dinner in Lincoln? Big 8 is now open at 1226 P Street, serving seafood boils and Asian cuisine. Get your hands messy with fresh, flavorful seafood boils. Hot, bold, and made to share. Or enjoy classic Chinese and Asian dishes, perfect for lunch, dinner, or a night out with friends and family. Big flavors, generous portions, a brand new dining experience. Big 8, now open in Lincoln.
We're on the air.
Back
Well, party's starting early today, isn't it?
to more of Early Break on 93.7 The Ticket and the Ticket app.
Are you looking for a new way to put your skills to work? I am. For new options in the fintech industry. Finance. At Currency, a Sandhills Global company. They have full-time spots in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields.
Operations,
also,
Steve, that's the key.
4.5-day work week, attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more today.
You just really don't have a real comfortable life if you don't have a nice 401k set up, and that's what they
God.
do. And they
benefits,
and their benefits are like quadruple everyone else's. Yeah,
how's that sound?
How's that
Sounds
sound?
good. Hearing from the friends in Wichita right now.
What are they saying?
The show?
Oh, yeah, talking about my
About
yeah.
you.
They listen to the show. Dan's listening right now.
Nice.
Dan in Wichita. You know, as far as the
Interesting.
401k, yeah, that's it. Critically important.
It is.
Thanks, Steve. Thanks for that incredible
I got Wichita
financial
Dan
update.
chiming
Yeah, Wichita's listening. Yeah, and again, back to the 401k. Thank you, Carson. Carson's not doing our 401k, just so you know. So, yeah,
I wouldn't expect him to.
Yes.
Anyway, we have a lot of listeners in Wichita, and one's Dan, and he's a great one.
Thank you, Dan.
He's in retirement.
That was the interesting thing about the traveling to the to Fort Calhoun, then to Ponca, then to Dorchester. The number of breakers. Just that probably was more than anything. It was just breakers.
Yeah, we need more.
That was pretty cool. We'd like to get some more.
We need some more Lincoln
and
listeners.
Lincoln listeners, especially.
Got the state coverage, just not our own town.
Yeah.
We need, like right in this concentric zone.
Right, I agree. And then also, I don't think a little bit out. I mean, Air Park. Do we have much in Air Park?
I don't know.
We got Buster. We got that for sure. Buster and Air
Hey,
Park.
Air Park,
I don't know.
Yeah, Air Park. We don't have much going out there, I don't think. So Air Park, chime in.
It'd be nice to go out there and do a remote.
Yes, it would.
We could do that.
Air Park's a forgotten part of our
There's a
community.
nice Casey's out there in Air Park.
Would we just pick a neighborhood intersection and just set up there?
Go to the high school out there in Lincoln Northwest. You know?
Look at Northwest.
Sure.
Go out there sometime and look at their fields.
I love Air Park. Good spot.
Air
Good part
Park.
of town.
Yeah. Well, you don't go out there very
No,
much.
you don't. But when you do, you're like, I should come out here more
Right.
often.
I agree with you very much so.
It's kind of a forgotten part of town.
We don't
Air
forget
Park,
Air
please
Park.
join us.
Yep.
Send photos in, if anything, from Air Park area. Just send photos, text photos in. Someone drive to Air Park now and please take some photos or a video and send it to us.
It is time, without further ado, for
Take a photo of the amigos.
another time for Bill's Thrills. Here we go.
Some call him the most interesting man in the world.
That is setting up the morel mushroom
Yes.
bonanza.
Oh,
yeah.
is
We
it gonna be
need it.
bonanza?
Mushrooms grow better with thunder and lightning.
Others call him Coach. But to everyone else, he's Bill.
I want to get one of those military ab stimulators for us to wear during the show. You see, I sent it to you today.
It's time for Bill's Thrills on Early Break.
As always, Bill's Thrills, sponsored by our friends at Dynert Contracting.
Randy!
The king of remodels for your kitchen, bathroom, whole house, and beyond. Please call or text Randy at 402-417-5204. Dynert Contracting.
I tell you what, I learned a whole new phase of Randy yesterday. He sends me a photo, right? Sends me a photo. He's out at Bauer Infrastructure in Martell, which, as we know, Bauer, great
We love Bauer.
advertisers of the show and incredible company. He's out there. You know what else he does?
What?
Locks and doors.
No way.
He was doing.
He's a locksmith?
Randy does?
He's also a locksmith.
No, I didn't know that.
So all of a sudden you run, let's just say your whatever company you have. So PBA all of a sudden Morrow says, hey, listen, some people got copies of my keys. I've got to get all new locks. They could call Randy. Randy's also a locksmith. That's
Really?
the first time I was made anything that I want to put new door handles on. I want to put new locks in. Randy can do all that.
Wow.
He was doing it yesterday. Unbelievable. Heat didn't even phase him.
No.
Tan, smiling, didn't care. Putting new locks in.
He's always in a good mood.
He's always in a
Always
good
happy.
mood. Yeah, always in a good mood.
He doesn't seem cynical to me.
What's today, Jake?
It is a wild card Wednesday,
We're going
Bill.
wild card right there.
Wild.
At the wild. So camp starts today. Can you stay in the fray? Camp starts today. Can you stay in the fray? So today's first day of camp for Nebraska football, for getting the camp started and practice started. And Sipple's like, it actually started a week ago. It didn't start a week ago. It starts today.
I was freaked out by what you're saying. I was
Because
like,
day
wait a
one is easy. Anybody can do day one. That's easy. It's in shorts. Everybody's excited. You've been rested, all that stuff.
Short pants.
Real camp starts today. Now you're into pads. Now you've been into it. You've been in it for a full week. Guess what? Lips are out because things didn't go as well as they thought. Not getting the same reps that maybe they thought was going to happen.
Lips are out.
So you got
People are upset.
You got some pouting going on.
Okay,
now you don't feel the best. Now all of
Right.
a sudden your body does not
This is
feel
beautiful.
The first day in, it's like, so who can practice today? Anybody can practice on day one through.
All right, now we're
this
talking.
stuff is that's this layup.
Now
stuff.
we're talking.
No one's putting hands on anybody. We're hitting pads. It's not that hard. Now it gets hard. Now the install is amped up, so you have volume. They said the install is in like that, but hey, we got this call. Maybe you remember how to do that. Things get way more intense, and then depth charts are starting to be formed. Once you get through this full next week, then all of a sudden it's like, we're going to play a game coming up.
So this is the period right now.
This is when camp starts. It doesn't start the first day. Some people like that right away. Hey, how's practice today? I'd be like, whatever.
Cheery question.
I don't even want to talk. Whatever. I don't want to talk about it. Hey, if you called me day one, what'd you think? What do you think about day one? Oh, stop.
All right.
Stop, because it's not real.
I love this.
Now it's get into real time.
So this is like the seventh day today.
Yeah. And so now, as I said, now they're finally in full pads. There is a scrimmage coming up that's going to matter. Like I said, at LSU, we called it preseason game number 1, and that was on. That meant ones versus ones live.
You know what, though, Bill? Coaches always play them down. Like they downplay. Yeah, we have scrimmage. I never hear them talk like that.
Because generally you have to downplay because usually one side or the other side of the ball is usually dominant. So you had to kind of downplay like that. It's all of a sudden like, man, offense rolled.
This is
then
awesome.
it's like, okay, how are you going to answer that? So it was preseason game number 1, and it was great. Ed Ogeron treated it like that. We would get ready in the indoor, and then we'd get on buses and take buses over to this Tiger Stadium. And we came out of the buses through our locker. We came through the tunnel.
Game day.
Game day. Get used to it. This is how it is. This isn't like all of a sudden like tweet, hey, we're going to do 12 plays live, guys. We good with that? No, it was on.
It's on.
And you have to have you go back in the day, which is better times, when there would be these Saturday scrimmages, like this first Saturday one back in the 80s, 90s and stuff, it might be 185 plays. maybe 200.
Media was there.
It was there, and it was on.
Hey, Jake, we saw
it would go forever.
Yeah, they got down to like the fifth string
guys. There'd be guys that were done. They'd been done for 45 minutes.
100%.
And it was a thing of beauty. But anyway, the numbers are different, so I'm not arguing that.
No, I know you're not.
All I'm saying now is that this is when camp starts.
That is the takeaway.
Guys that stand up today is like all of a sudden it's like, man, first couple of days, man, he was twitchy, he was moving at that. Not so much now. Or what's the difference when the pads went on? How does it? What's different? Some guys that like that will be like, where do the pads go on? He's different. It'll be you can't block him. And some are just the opposite. Oh, the pads went on. Not good. Not as good.
Wow.
So it goes both.
You listen to this?
I am listening.
It goes both
this
directions.
is education right here. This is fascinating.
Catching balls is more difficult with shoulder pads on. There's restrictions. And they have much smaller shoulder pads now. I understand that, but there's still restrictions. Now there's lowers on your body, all the different things that go with it. So camp starts today.
So you're saying about 6 or 7 in is when it gets real.
Yeah, because that's the first time you've really hit soreness too. Yep. It's like, you know what? I don't feel very good today. I'm not that excited. And what's the temperature out now? Well, it's 100. And we're going to be outside.
Everything.
It's
Chris
be a
Slatt
lot.
weighs in.
Yeah.
Coach Busch. Wow. Never thought of it like that. Nor have I. Nor have I.
Camp starts today. Slatt. To tell you who knows
Chris Slatt.
How to train somebody and what soreness is and how to get through, how to start on day 7. It's Chris Slatt. If you have any chance to even have a chance, you want to move on with your career in sports, find Slatt.
He's South Lincoln.
Yep.
Extreme South Lincoln. Yep. He's a trainer. He trains a lot of
trainer. You know what he is? He's the trainer of the stars. He's also a trainer of the people.
Yep.
So he works with the highest end, and he also works with new coming through. So he's not like, well, I know you worked with Luke Gifford, he's starting for the 49ers. But what about my son who's in 6th grade? I'd be glad to help with him.
100%.
That's why you go to Slatt.
Anyway, Bill, that is very informative, and I frankly needed to hear it. Thank you.
Anything from the breakers. Sometimes the breakers text in.
464-5685. You can text as always. Someone says this. When is the last time Nebraska had 200 players in the team? Was that like the 80s, 90s? When was that?
No, I think even in the early 2000s they were still close. No, I thought it was close to 200 at that time when we first got back. I don't know, but yeah, it's been a long time. I mean, there was always, the 2 locker room system was the big piece of it. Also,
I think when Bo got here in 2003,
he asked you, what are all these people?
165-ish.
Oh, I bet it was bigger than that.
Was it bigger?
I really do.
He said,
Keith
"Who are all these
Men
people?"
weigh in.
Keith Men weigh in.
This is your time to weigh in. There should be. There's a number someplace.
It's bigger than that.
I think it's a little bigger at that time, but there's a number somewhere that says that with hey, this is
hold on
this year.
Sean's about to come on.
Is he? Yeah.
Ask Sean the question. I'll ask him.
I want to know every year from 98 to 2018. Tell us the number.
Sean will know
He
in
probably
2003 a number that's probably pretty close.
Colton says 100, coach. We had a quarterback at Kansas Wesleyan who was a 7-on-7 goat.
Yeah.
Went to live scrimmage with the pads. He couldn't get his way out of a wet paper sack.
Oh, it happens all the time. It's
you find out who your dudes are, right?
You find out right away what it's like when all of a sudden, because all this stuff and like I said, 7-on-7, we have all this and everybody's looking like all the different things, and all of a sudden now your body's beat up, you're tired. Like I said, there's people right now that are going like they came in with great expectations, and now they're looking around going, I'm tied between 4th and 5th. And I'm like, I thought I was going to be 2nd. And
lips out.
Yeah. All of a sudden it's like so there's all kinds of things. So now you're trying to get momentum back. You're doing all these different things and you're looking at your players, and all of a sudden people will start to miss practice.
Oh God.
All of a sudden there's going to be soft tissue injuries. There's going to be, all of a sudden it's going to be so-and-so's not practicing. So-and-so's not practicing.
You know what, Bill? Show me some grace on this, please. You were in the business. I wasn't. I'm always struck by how intense it is. I'm always struck by it. Like, I'm like, ooh, this is not jack around time. Like, it is, it's real.
If it is, there's a problem.
Right. Now, you would say, like Sean or some of my colleagues, Sipple, what do you expect? I mean, it's a Big Ten football. Yeah, I know, but I'm still like, whoa.
Yeah.
Like, this is go time.
The
now.
things that will stand out to when you watch an elite team, elite coaches from the top down, is real simple. Just watch stretch and watch the transition between every drill.
Mm-hmm.
When all of a sudden the whistle blows in 7 and 8, now we're going to 7-on-7, we're going to inside run, we're going to this next drill, we're going to special teams. Watch how fast they are. The teams that lollygag will just get destroyed in the fall. Guarantee it.
Mm.
The teams and the coaches that hold them so accountable to how fast, because I used to always say conditioning, transition is part of the drill. So we're going to a drill, the transition piece, and there's no palms up. I would have on, because special teams is very dynamic on where guys were coming from. So I had animated photos. So I would show when stretch was over, I would show an animation where they ran to, how they came out of the indoor.
There's no questions
So there's
here.
no questions. Everybody understand when they run
It's like
to.
a cartoon.
It's like a cartoon. So they would show all these things moving. And so, hey, listen, we go to this, and it is a sprint. And then I would film it. We would film it, what the transition looked like. And it's what's up to par, what's not. Guess what? There would be somebody that stood out, and there'd always be a couple of lollygaggers that didn't know they were on film.
Yeah.
I go, hey, what's going on right here?
I see you.
Let's look right back here. I go, no, and I would show confusion. I go, there's confusion. I said, so
why are you confused?
So Todd Schminge, you didn't understand where to go. But we went over it in the meeting room, right?
Great detail.
And so
were you paying attention, Todd?
Was that going? So then guess what? Everyone knows it's going to happen. And then after it happened one time, the veterans in the meeting be going like, FYI, you're being filmed. They know how everything's going to go.
Oh yeah, Satterfield yesterday was they were moving between drills. He said not fast, and he was yelling, not fast enough.
Yeah, I mean,
come on, not fast enough.
We're
going.
Not, that's your most important time, and you want to have your guys like that. Always like, man, that's how we're flying. Sorry, anything else?
Vern's twin says, "Preach, coach. The state saw this for 40 years and still have no clue on why we dominated. We saw this at Nebraska.
We have a clue. Yeah. We have a clue.
I was going to read." Big B says, when my son was getting ready for college ball, I remember him calling all the time saying, I'm so tired and sore all the time. He called back.
Yeah,
you're his son.
And your recovery now is so much better. I'm thinking about this, the old school two-a-days. There was no cold tubs. There's no ice tub. There was no recovery. No, I mean, it was like,
had those big, things a cow sits in.
Yeah, we didn't even have those back in, that wasn't even happen back in the 90s. Oh, you know what you did after practice? You showered.
Yeah.
That was it. That wrapped it up. Get ready to go. Got to practice in 2 hours and put your gear back on.
There was a point in the early 90s when they brought those big iron tubs, and like Perella would sit in there. It'd be sort of awkward. But that, those guys, big guys.
I was going to point out also, you asked for someone to send a picture of the Amigos in Air Park. Someone did. That's Angry Rams fan. I'm an Air Park. Here we go. Here's the Amigos right there.
Thank you.
Angry Rams fan.
Okay, thank you.
Send it right with the ask. I was right by the Amigos.
Can he please reach out to some other people in Air Park and see?
Yeah, we have Cool Hand Luke in Air Park.
Right, we got Air Park.
Dustin in Air Park.
We need Air Park.
Buster chimed in.
Back
Air Park.
Buster, please. We need like some bumper stickers, don't we?
Yeah, I'm an Air Park.
I'm an Air. What if you had an Air Park breaker on your?
Just that simple as that.
Air Park break would be a great bumper sticker.
Yes.
We can make that happen.
Yeah. You just stop out at Shoemakers and then go right, take a right, and you're right in Air Park. Yeah.
Build the headline one more time, please.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Camp starts today. Can you stay in the fray?
And that is Bill's Thrills, sponsored by our friends at Diner Contracting. Also, Sten, not Stan, but STEN, Sten in Air Park. Thank
Sten
you.
in Air Park. Gosh,
they exist. They're everywhere.
Please, more Air Park people.
We need more Air Park. It is time to play a late version of the game show.
I'm Sean right now.
I said we'd be better than this because school's back. We got to be better with time.
Yeah,
we will be better.
We will be.
We mentioned
tomorrow they're back in class.
Today's topic is also Wild Card Wednesday, and it is famous Rob's. Rob Arch is Nebraska's DC. He will not be an answer to these questions.
Hey, wait a second now.
If
these
you know
sports figures?
No. These could be just famous people. It could be actors. Actors.
It sounds like a Friday time.
Yeah. What? Yeah.
That's film.
So we're
Friday.
right. Hang on. No. So
I
right
said it could be actors.
We're right in the middle of
athletes.
football season, and we got camp going, and we're going with this.
It's Wild Card Wednesday. It's still Wild Card Wednesday.
Okay.
It's the way it has been.
Okay.
Rob's.
If you think you're famous Rob's, call us right now, 464-5685. Shut Up Simple starts right now.
We've all been there. You're listening to the radio, and then that rage starts to grow inside of you. It starts to consume you. It gets to a point where you just want to yell, "Shut up, Simple!" No, sorry. I'm sorry. Well, here's your chance. It's time to shut up, Simple. Call now to play, 464-5685. Shut up, Sipple. Brought to you by Bagels and Joe.
464-5685. Call the Nick Down Sip and Bill and Trivia. Rough start to the week, 0-2. So it's been a 1-7 stretch, or 1-6 stretch since last week.
When's the reboot?
Yeah.
We're fully
the reboot's coming here soon, end of August. You're limping to the finish line of the current season.
I don't know.
What happened?
They're close games.
Yeah, a lot of tiebreaker losses.
Okay.
We have
close losses.
Alex, how do you feel about famous Robs today?
Not the best, but we'll see how it goes.
Okay. Any questions for Alex?
Please, Bill.
Alex, where are you calling from today?
Lincoln.
Is there any chance that you're in Air Park?
Unfortunately, no, I'm not.
Oh,
If you could please text a friend today, if you could do that to build a breaker, we'd appreciate that very much.
All right, will do.
Okay, thank you, Rob.
Thank you.
I'm sorry,
Incredible
thank you, Alex.
The spirit of enthusiasm
All
right now is.
Yeah, Alex. First question. We're behind, so I'm going to speed through this. Alex, what famous Rob is the longtime host of the show Ridiculousness, and also was on Rob and Big? It's for you, Alex.
I don't know. I'm not to pass.
Okay, pass.
I have no idea. I've never heard of either one
Say
of these.
again now, Rob.
He's the longtime host of the show Ridiculousness, and also on Rob and Big. His first name is Rob. What's his last name?
Yeah, I can describe him. He's a little guy. He's a littler skateboarder, right, with a mustache and blondish
wow.
hair.
Okay.
I know who this is.
Oh yeah, I watched Ridiculousness a lot.
Do you know his last name, Bill?
Rob.
You don't hang on. You don't have to. Now make sure you have it.
Five. If you want it, you get 5 seconds.
Close. Hold on.
4. Rob Deerdeck.
No, wouldn't have gotten it.
Yeah, I've never heard of him or either show.
And Sip has watched the show.
Oh, I've
he knows
watched
who he is.
Yeah.
Should we have got that?
You described him properly.
Shouldn't that get you the point?
Sadly, it does not. All right, Sip, first question. Bill's in play. What famous Rob is the longtime lead singer of Matchbox 20?
Oh, Daisy loves this dude. Rob.
I don't know.
Rob. I just saw him on TikTok. They're out on tour. Rob. Matchbox 20, right?
Matchbox 20,
Yes.
90s band, early 2000s band.
This is Bill. When he says it, I'm gonna.
Yeah, you're gonna be upset.
Yeah.
5 seconds.
Rob.
4.
I won't be upset.
3.
Rob.
2.
Rob.
1.
Deerdorf.
No. It's not Rob Deerdorf. Alex, do you want that one or not?
No.
Wow.
Yeah.
Rob Thomas.
Yeah, I've never
Rob
heard.
Thomas.
That's pathetic.
That's a bad miss.
Pathetic.
That's a terrible miss.
Tell me one.
Like Mick Jagger. I mean,
pretty
so
bad.
you can't get that? Come on.
I don't know one Matchbox. I don't know.
Oh,
one
yeah,
song.
you do. You would know some.
You would know.
If I heard
5.
him, I probably would.
Yeah,
You know probably 4 or 5 or so. All right, for the lead, 0-0 tie. Back to you, Alex. What famous Rob is a longtime actor who starred in The West Wing and Parks and Recreation, among many other roles? His first name is Rob. What's his last name?
Finally, when we know that goes to the opponent.
Rob Lowe.
There you go. We got one.
Brilliant.
Rob Lowe.
I didn't know that. You would have known it. I did not know.
Didn't you?
For the tie. What famous Rob is a heavy metal musician and also a horror film director?
Oh.
This is for you.
I don't know.
Rob Zombie.
Brilliant.
Okay. Rob Zombie is correct. This goes to Alex. You go over
Okay,
under
nice
Alex's
job, Steve.
number. Alex, how old is Rob Lowe?
Okay. Well, write a number down, if you don't mind.
55.
Oh,
You say
we got it.
55?
We're our cold spell's over. He's way over 65.
Wait,
Over.
did you say 65 or
55. He said 55. He's way over 55.
Okay. He said
Yes.
55.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
He's not over 65. He's 62.
Okay.
But he said 55.
Yeah,
So,
that's that. Yeah, we won that.
Alex, we'll get you bagel and coffee. Thanks for calling in and calling down the road.
Yeah, I missed that one. I'm at 64.
Oh, that's okay.
It's so
No, that's close.
Okay, we needed that.
62. Yeah. Off the schneid for the week.
The Schneid.
What's
1
the
and 2.
Schneid
We
mean?
get to Sean. We gotta get.
I
to
would get
Sean.
to Sean. Yeah, we get to Sean for sure.
Steve's very nervous. Sean's upset.
Well, we're
probably
late.
texting
No, I
him.
don't know. Let me see.
Yeah.
Sean Callahan is next on Early Break of the Ticket.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Pinnacle Bank on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Lincoln's go-to for fun isn't new. It's a place that's been a staple of the city for years and is only getting better. Matson's Bowling and Billiards always has open bowling available with no long lines, unlike other centers. They have live music almost every weekend and great food at EJ's Bar and Lounge, with seating for 150 people. They have popular meals like the EJ Burger, pizza for the whole family, and famous EJ's Wings. Contact Sarah to book a party for friends, coworkers, or family at Matson's Bowling and Billiards, just south of 48th and Holdridge.
Looking for something different for lunch or dinner in Lincoln? Big 8 is now open at 1226 P Street, serving seafood boils and Asian cuisine. Get your hands messy with fresh, flavorful seafood boils. Hot, bold, and made to share. Or enjoy classic Chinese and Asian dishes, perfect for lunch, dinner, or a night out with friends and family. Big flavors, generous portions, a brand new dining experience. Big 8, now open in Lincoln.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals just like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
Nebco is hiring CDL drivers for Ready Mixed Concrete in Lincoln and Palmyra. Ready Mixed offers great pay, medical and retirement benefits, paid time off, and they cover the cost of CDL training. Apply with Ready Mixed Concrete today to be eligible for a $2,500 hiring bonus. From Nebco's beginning in 1908, it's the employees that have formed the company's solid foundation. Start your career today with Ready Mixed Concrete. Visit nebcoinc.com. That's NEBCOINC.com.
You started your business to build something special. Now it's time to grow and protect it. At Pinnacle Bank, our treasury management services help you do just that. Through smarter payment technology, account administration, and fraud protection. So no matter the size of your business, you can get the most out of your financial operations. Request your free consultation at pinbank.com/consult. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be. Member FDIC.
At Parkview Animal Hospital in Lincoln, it's not just their professional care that sets them apart, but their warm staff and state-of-the-art facilities. Whether it's for a routine checkup or a comprehensive medical procedure, at Parkview, your pet isn't just another number, but a valued member of their caring family. Visit them at PAHLincoln.com today and in person just south of 14th and Pine Lake Road. Parkview Animal Hospital, your pet, our passion. For happier, healthier, furry friends.
Big value and big flavor meet at Wings and Rings thanks to the all-new delicious Duo Combo. This is the one you've been waiting for. Get one half-sized appetizer and 2 entrees with a side for only $19.99. Bring a friend for the best deal in town on any day of the week, during game time, or whenever the heck you want. Their made-to-order wings and chicken sandwiches are waiting for you at their 68th and O and 40th and Old Cheney locations. Stop by Wings and Rings and celebrate every day with the best meal deal in town.
I can't believe I just scratched that card. Find my insurance card.
Dude, what do you have in this glove box? Ew, are these socks dirty?
Oh, forget about the socks. I need my insurance card.
Just pull it up on the State Farm mobile app.
But I can do that? Oh, hey, I can do that.
Yep, it's called service.
I can file a claim on here too?
Yeah, it's called service.
Whoa, I can call my agent too?
It's called service.
Call your local State Farm agent, Vinny Krikak, today at 402-474-1173.
It's true. Many of us spend more time thinking about what's for dinner than preparing for retirement. But if you think your retirement needs deserve more attention, I agree. And I'd like to help. I'm your Edward Jones financial advisor, Ryan Buck. Together, we can give you long-term strategy, the attention it deserves. Contact me today at 402-483-0377. Again, that's 402-483-0377. Stop by our office at 8380 Old Cheney Road. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Wake up, Lincoln.
Good morning. Good morning. It's great to stay up late.
It's time for Early Break. Sponsored by Nebco and Anderson Ford. Live from Lincoln, America. Here's 93.7 The Ticket's Jake Sorensen.
I like Stone.
Husker Online, Steve Sipple.
And here comes a sandwich from God.
And longtime college football assistant coach, Bill Busch.
Hey, somebody grab me a mocha quick, would you?
This is Early Break.
Welcome back to Hour 3 on a Wednesday. Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, Bill Busch on early break. Hour 3 is sponsored by our friends at Nebco. Now hiring at Ready Mix Concrete. Apply today at nebcoinc.com. Also, shout out to Anderson Ford at 27th and I-80 and 33rd in Yankee Hill. A great day to test drive and purchase a vehicle at either location. Bill had to shout out the code because Sip left for the bathroom as the segment was beginning.
Yeah, not
Awareness.
Sure. Awareness. There's nowhere. He came out and talked to us in detail
for 4 minutes.
For 4 minutes about Planet Fitness.
He did.
Gave us a story of Planet Fitness for 4 minutes.
Yes.
And then decided to go to the bathroom.
Yep. Right
Yep,
then.
right
The segment was beginning.
Right as the segment started.
back
Who's on the
short.
show with
We are joined now by Husker Online, Sean Callahan. Sean, good morning. You laid eyes for the first time all fall on practice yesterday for about 20 minutes. What were you looking for? I know the whole staff was there, but what were you looking for yesterday, Sean? What did you see at practice?
Yeah, I mean, it's really not a lot of actual football you watch. I mean, just kind of guys lining up and doing some positional work drill. But yeah, just the eyeball test, the feel of the team, and the guys in the line of scrimmage, the quarterbacks. You get to see the running backs a little bit for the first time. I mean, you kind of already know what they have at receiver in that group. It's pretty well established. But I think the key is just getting your first real true eye test look of the team.
So what did you think of it?
It's such a hard question.
That sounded like sixth grade simple.
That was
sweet. Do it, Steve.
I mean, when you've been doing this job for over 25 years, it was a football team in practice in August. I mean, there's not. I mean, I think you can't really go much further than that without being able to see the scrimmages and just some of the things they would actually do in practice. But I like the look of that running back room, the depth that those guys have in that room right now, and some of the other things. But yeah, it's hard to draw major conclusions off a small 20-minute window. I mean, I sound old and
curmudgeon-y a little bit, Sean.
No, it's just misleading to act like you can really tell you much about Nebraska other than I think the team looked lean. Had a good summer from all accounts, and it was good to get just a short window of them yesterday.
How do you feel about, you asked the question yesterday of Rob Orich. What is your assessment of the depth of their interior line?
You kind of get different feelings on that from everybody in the program. I mean, but on the outside, we know they still probably don't have much of an established group. They brought in two portal guys, Jasir Whittington and Omar Stoudemire. Riley Van Poppel is supposed to be, a standout player there, and they need him to be. But then after that, it's really wide open with Tyson Terry, and you go down the line of some other guys in that group. They need somebody else to step up, whether it's Sue Alafatu, and they want to get 6 players in there. But can they get 6 guys that give them quality reps? I mean, that's still probably a big if. And I know internally they've told us that they have confidence in that group. They like the group, but until we really see the live bullets and how they come together on Saturdays, it's hard to know right now.
What you just said about your general assessment of the team notwithstanding, there are certain groups that look better than others. What groups look particularly good to you from a physical standpoint?
Well, the edge group on defense, the defensive ends, I do think that's an impressive group with a lot of depth. There's really not much of a drop-off there. I do like the makeup of that starting 5 on the offensive line. And then if Gunnar Gatula is like your main backup out there with Tyler Knack and Sam Sledge, that's a pretty good top 8 when you kind of size up the O-line. And Claude Puma is a really impressive freshman that they brought in. So I do like what Jeep Wade has done on that offensive line, just kind of, retooling that group here over the offseason. So, I mean, those are 2 that jump out to me immediately. Even the quarterback room, we have 3 quarterbacks that have started and played Power 4 football. So, I mean, that to me is a whole different looking group as well.
I apologize, Sean. I'm a little off my game today, and I missed, I think, the first question.
Just assessment of what he saw in practice.
Yeah, I am wondering this. Like, what? We didn't talk about this yesterday. What were you looking for when you walked in there? What were you mostly interested in?
I mean, just I'll tell you this. I get kind of stressed when you're in there because we have like 20 minutes and so it's like, what do you do in that time when you're in there?
That's what I'm asking.
Was there a staff meeting between you guys to talk about where you're headed?
No, because you don't even know what you're walking into, and I mean it. And then there's 100 of us in there, and you're like, God, what are we looking for in
100.
20 minutes? You try to just draw kind of a feel of the team eyeball test because you don't even know what they're going to be doing in the moments you're in there. But usually it's more like individual drill work and just some of those, and quarterbacks throwing the receivers. It's not really truly practice where they're doing like 11-on-11 football.
No, and you would agree, Sean, there's a lot going on, and there's not only a lot going on with players, there's just a lot going on, period. For instance, when you walked in and looked off to the middle of the field, you saw Rule and Troy Dannon with some, I think you called them dignitaries.
They weren't. They actually weren't. I mean, I talked to one of the guys that was there. Classmate of mine, Tim Halpine, who runs the Lost Rail Golf Course, he was with a group of guys, and they were just getting a tour of the facilities and kind of everything over there. They were at practice for 20 minutes, so it wasn't like they were just guys that were supporters of the program that happened to be in there, and they walked into practice. But yeah, there's a lot of that going on. I mean, you have Troy Dannon with Tyler Kai and Courtney Gaucher, with Matt Rule. You have Damon Benning in his new role running around talking to people. I mean, so yeah, that's what I mean. When you get in there, there's like 25 shows going on at one time.
Right.
You have to kind of figure out what stage you want to go watch.
That's a good way to put it, Sean.
So you feel there's several people trying to secure rounds of free golf. That's what was going on.
At Lost Rail.
At Lost Rail, they had people trying to secure some golf rounds, and I said, yes, that's available.
Lost Rail.
Yeah, I'm sure Jake would like a round at Lost Rail.
Never played that course. Would love to play Lost Rail. It'd be sweet.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good, Sean, it's like several stages. Wouldn't you say it's a little sensory overload?
It is because like the minute you get in there, it's like they're like, all right, you're going to be out here in 5 minutes. I mean, so you have to kind of.
Was there a 5-minute horn?
No,
pretty much.
I mean,
there's no
Seamus McKnight coming over and telling you to get out of there.
That's the horn.
There's no horn. Then if you're smart, you walk off really slow and try to pick up a few things as you're walking out, right?
Or if you're smart, like this happened to me before, where like Coach Rule starts talking to you or somebody like that, and then the media relations staff can't throw you out of there.
Yeah.
We're joined by Sean Callahan. Sean, there's an article going around from the weekend from Adam Rittenberg, ESPN, that had some anonymous people talking about the top quarterbacks in the country, and an anonymous Mountain West coach compared Anthony Colandrea to Johnny Manziel. I don't think that the fans who are drinking that kind of Kool-Aid about Colandrea. What do you hear about the fans regarding what they think he can be for Nebraska this year?
Well, I mean, he was the Mountain West Player of the Year, and the season that he put up in terms of passing yards and rushing yards combined would have been the best season in Nebraska football history. So he does have numbers in 3 years of starting history. So you can't act like you're just projecting, because he's played 3 years, but he's never really played in the Big Ten. He's played in the ACC. He's played in the Mountain West. He played with Dan Mullen this last year, which I do think helps him with his development as he moves into this fourth year of college football, which now he might get a fifth year as well. But I think his ability to get out of the pocket and do things when the play breaks down, that's what you have to have in college football. And they didn't really have that very consistently last season with Dylan Raiola. He was just not very quick. He was not quick enough to kind of create and do things if the play wasn't there or the read wasn't there. So he's got some of that create. And Matt Rule said that from the get-go, that they started to watch Diego Pavia film in the spring about him just doing off-script throws. And I think that's the X factor, really, not just for this offense, but for the season. Can he create a few of those moments that helps them in some big games?
Do you have a feel for the way he's played in camp so far, Sean? Is there any way to get that?
Not really. I mean, because they've only done pads for 2 days, and today's their third day of full pads. And I think Saturday's scrimmage is probably the real big indicator. When they come, assuming they scrimmage their first scrimmage on Saturday, I think that's going to be your true indicator of how he does. Because you hear mixed, he threw an interception. People throw interceptions in practice, so I'm not going to get too worked up about that. I know there's a lot of confidence about what he has brought to the program, and the players as well have that confidence. But yeah, he's completely different than any quarterback I feel like Nebraska's had, and it's intriguing to kind of see what this is going to look like.
Sean, okay, they're going to scrimmage. Okay, they have to. They're going to be 10 practices in. There's no way they're going to keep going without scrimmaging. How much will we find out? Or maybe just let's put it this way. Listeners, kind of inform the listeners how difficult it is to get a feel for what happens in that scrimmage.
Yeah, and scrimmages early are always dicey because if your offense looks great, then you're worried about the defense. If your defense looks great, our offense stinks. So, what will the tone be out of that scrimmage? Will both sides have plays? The running backs, will somebody jump out of that group? There's a lot of things, will they force turnovers? Will there be turnovers in this scrimmage? I mean, there's a lot of layers to that first scrimmage, what you want to see, what it's going to look like, and how they rep the quarterbacks, for example. Are there some explosive plays of this offense?
Okay, Sean, do you have a feel for what is going on with that number 2 quarterback battle? I mean, it's TJ Lateef and Kalen. What do you expect from that?
I still think it's more likely that on the first depth chart, there's going to be an or.
Yep.
In the first game, I can see the first couple games of the year, if they get to a second quarterback, they would rotate who it is. Like game 1, it's this guy. Game 2, it's that guy. Assuming they take care of business against Ohio and Bowling Green, where they could get to a second quarterback. But it is, I think it's wide open on that. So I don't know if anybody today has a leg up. And that's where the scrimmages are going to really, I think, be a separator. If there is a separator, which one of those guys might have the leg up to be the backup.
Yeah, and you're also looking. So you're also like, if you could watch the scrimmage on Saturday, where are you really concentrating on? I know where I am.
I think the defensive line is big for me, just to see how they match up against that O-line, because that's a pretty good O-line. And if they're able to make some hay, I think that's a promising sign. If they get pushed around, I think it's an indicator of like, okay, this is going to be a tough year at times up front. So I do think the play of that defense and how they match up with the O-line would probably be a really big thing to watch in the scrimmage.
For sure. And then I think it'd be really interesting to see which running back is working primarily with the one group.
Yeah, who gets those first carries? And is it Nelson? Is it Mosey? Is it Rule?
Right.
I think Tyke Hayes, we'd agree, still has to prove. But how many reps would he get in a scrimmage like this? Would they turn him loose?
Yeah, I'd be very interested to see that. I just wish we could see it. That's all I got to say.
Keep pushing.
Yeah, I've made this comment to you, Sip. College football should do what the NFL does: open up training camps some of the days of the week, charge money, make money off these practices where fans would come and watch, and you need that money to pay for things now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Bill's got a question.
Is this concern you, Sean and Steve, is on 3 that now we've had in-depth conversations from Steve. Now we've got Sean, the leader of the group here, and you have all these conversations about how important special teams are, but yet neither one of you have commented one thing.
I haven't asked one thing.
Not even mentioned it at all.
No question, Bill.
Everybody wants the special teams to be top notch, but
haven't.
Didn't even know if there was a kicker or a punter or a snapper even at practice.
Well, they were pretty consistent last year in those areas at kicker with Kyle Cunanan, kickoffs John Hall, and obviously Archie Miller at punter. They returned all those guys. They brought in a proven long snapper, Jack Wills, Ja'Cory Barney. You would expect it to be the punt return guy. Now, kickoff return, I don't know what direction they would go there, but I think the good thing is the cupboard was not bare. Mike Eckler may have left, but Nick Humphrey stayed, who was his underlink, and Brett Maher, who was an outstanding kicker punter coach, is running the show. And they return all the key pieces from a year ago for the most part, other than Kenneth Williams, who went to Michigan State. But I think they've got a really established group there, which is what you want, especially with kicker, punter, long snapper, and a key punt returner.
Yeah, it's just hard, Bill, when you don't see it. Like, I wouldn't even know where to start with that. The thing I'd wonder right away is how the long snapping looks. That's
Agreed.
Almost the key to the whole thing. Is it good? Is it on time? Is there balls on the ground? As long as that's not happening, it's okay.
Yeah.
Sean, we are, but we got to start getting some answers here pretty soon in camp. We're advancing into the middle stages of it.
Yeah, the thing that's tough is you ask like specific position group questions, and coaches just don't show their hand on like who has a leg up. So you have to kind of go through the back door and talk to other people, and but like the upfront media stuff, a lot of times you don't get like a good indication, like, oh yeah, he's got the leg up over this guy. Now we did learn yesterday, like Jeremiah Charles has come to camp, and ready to roll, and I think they're really impressed with him. That was good to hear. But you don't, things like backup quarterback or the running back, nobody's really shown their hand, and maybe the first scrimmage will give us a better idea.
Here's the deal, Sean. At that corner opposite Andrew Marshall, right now it's Victor Evans or Jeremiah Charles. That's who we're talking about. I'm not hearing Danny Odom.
Danny Odom.
Not hearing Danny Odom. No, it's
the highly paid freshman they brought in. But yeah, Vic Evans could end up being one of the better. Could be like you look at value transfer portal guys. I'm guessing they didn't have to pay him a lot of money. If they can get good production out of him, that would be a really nice addition.
Oh yeah, if he's the starting corner on day one, they're going to have to pay him more, right?
Well, how do you do that though in the middle of the season?
I don't know.
I don't know if you can.
Maybe you don't know.
I don't think I don't know if you can just like retroactively change payments. I don't know how that works.
A lot of assuming.
I got you, Sean. I understand.
Same thing. I was saying
Like
Gattulo wins the job.
Than you today, Sid. They've got to give Bill a better contract today. It's hard to do, right?
Hey, hold on now, Bill. There's another thing going on that we haven't talked about enough, and that's Gattulo's pushing Bob Alod, Sean. He's pushing him.
Yeah, I'll believe. I still think Bob Alade is the guy.
I know you do, but be careful with that, my man. Be careful with that.
Are you getting some intel? What you're trying to say without?
Yes.
And I just love my man.
Scoop it.
Scoop it with that, my man. That was awesome.
I'll bet you a cranium that it's Bob Alade still.
Ooh.
I don't know. I'm hearing Gattulo. Yeah. Right. And that's my question. Does Gattulo get some of that money then? Does somebody come up with some more money?
Isn't that a flaw? Isn't that a flaw in the system, Sean? Yeah. Bill? Like if a guy wins a job, now wait a second.
Hey, hang on. We just paid this guy to come in here from an SEC school, and I just beat him out. How's that working? Yeah. I agree with that.
It's a flaw in the system.
Sean, always good stuff. Thanks for the time. We'll chat with you next week.
All right, guys. Thanks.
Good job.
Sean Callahan. Oops.
Fly in the ointment. Jake, you want to talk about Vic Evans. Nobody was.
No.
Victor Evans is, I bet if they started a game, they had a game tomorrow, it'd be Victor Evans. It'd be either Evans or Jeremiah Charles. It'd be one of those two guys. But Victor Evans, I think, would be the guy right now. That's my base.
But it's a very interesting. Before, if there was a battle at a position, it was very simple. It was just like that guy won. Now there's a little more. Now it's a little more. It's no different in the NFL. When all of a sudden, like, hey, we drafted this guy.
I know
we drafted this guy.
Sean always says, "Who they paying?"
Yeah, all of a sudden,
who they paying?
Yeah, sometimes it's like, oh yeah.
You see what I'm saying, Jake?
I do.
It
is very confusing.
Don't tell me there's anybody in the world that would be okay with this. Like going, okay, I'm making. I don't know what any numbers are. Let's just say you were making a third of what the guy was ahead of you is making, and you beat him out.
You beat him out.
And you're sitting there going
hold on.
Are you kidding me?
What's he driving?
Yeah. What's he driving? What's going on here?
Right.
Yeah, so no matter
look at that.
That's very confusing.
That's natural feelings that there's no doubt about it. You're very excited that obviously that you're the starter and winning that spot, but it is because what it is it's an error in the room of GM. Is where the error
is, and it's just a flawed system.
Yeah. And I'm not talking about that particular position. I'm saying overall. If you bring in two or three players and they've been paid and they're coming in to basically to start, and all of a sudden your current players hold that position or they beat them out, then it's like, well, why do we go bring that person in?
And there's guys over there. I know this is 100% fact. There's guys over there not getting paid. And if one of those guys wins a job, then it gets real. There's guys over there. There's probably 30 guys getting paid. There's a lot of guys not getting paid.
Oh, absolutely.
We'll be back on early break in the ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Nepco and Anderson Ford on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
Building a new home can be a challenge, a lot of big choices. With our Remington homes, we have designed 15 different floor plans that appeal to a wide range of people.
Bob Benish of Aspen Builders, talking about Remington Homes, which makes the home building process easier.
People really enjoy being able to go to our website, which is remingtonlincoln.com, pick a plan, pick a price point, go through and build it yourself. You have a lot of options, whether you want granite, painted trim, wood floors, more stone, all options with our Remington homes. People do not want to be married to their house payment. You're able to get what you really want in a home for a great price with very limited stress. And that's what Remington homes are all about.
Home building is easier with a Remington home from Aspen Builders at 423-6811. Online at remingtonlincoln.com. remingtonlincoln.com.
You started your business to build something special. Now it's time to grow and protect it. At Pinnacle Bank, our treasury management services help you do just that. Through smarter payment technology, account administration, and fraud protection. So no matter the size of your business, you can get the most out of your financial operations. Request your free consultation at pinbank.com/consult. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be. Member FDIC.
Hey Husker Nation, this is Todd Euler, two-time national champion with Window World Lincoln. Are you ready to transform your home? We offer exceptional replacement windows, doors, siding, and roofing that will elevate your home's curb appeal and value. As a nationally known, locally owned business, we treat you like family and work tirelessly to deliver the best for less. Don't wait to give your home the upgrade it deserves. Contact Window World Lincoln today at 464-7313 or check out windowworldlincoln.com. Let's make your home the talk of the neighborhood.
Some moments deserve more than ordinary jewelry. At Sartor Heyman, we've helped Lincoln celebrate life's biggest occasions for over 120 years. With quality craftsmanship, timeless gifts, and diamonds you can see from across the room. From our exclusive Heartland collection to custom design pieces, every detail is made with care by experienced jewelers you can trust. Whether you're celebrating love, family, milestones, Sartor Heyman has a gift for every occasion in life.
Perch Merch is your one-stop shop for all your printing and promotional needs in Lincoln, Nebraska. They specialize in screen printing, embroidery, vehicle wraps, window wraps, print collateral, promotional products, and signage. At Perch Merch, they're committed to delivering high-quality products and exceptional customer service. Their experienced team of designers and printing professionals will work with you every step of the way to ensure that your vision is realized. Call for a quote today at 402-217-5212 or go to perchmerch.com.
If you're seeking a career with a growing company, Gaina Trucking and Excavating is hiring and looking for additions to their team. Gaina Trucking has a strong team culture, competitive pay, 401ks, and benefits like health, dental, and vision. Drivers are guaranteed 40 hours per week, even in the winter months, and are home every night. Start your career today at Gaina Trucking and Excavating. Apply today at gainatrucking.com.
When your business is ready for its next move, I'm here to help make it happen. I'm Corey Vandeweghe, Commercial Loan Officer at Midwest Bank on 70th and Pioneers Boulevard. Lincoln is full of bold ideas and hardworking business owners, and I'm proud to support the people driving that progress. Whether you're launching something new or investing in growth, I'll work with you to find lending solutions that move your business forward. Swing in anytime. I'd love to hear what you're building. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank, member FDIC.
Husker fans know a strong game plan makes all the difference, no matter where they cheer from. The dedication fans bring every season is the same dedication that builds long-term financial success. That's why Emeritus connects fans across the country with financial professionals who can help them plan, prepare, and move toward their goals. As a proud partner of Husker Athletics, Emeritus supports fans in every corner of the country because great fans deserve a great future. Emeritus, fulfilling life, fueled by Husker pride. Go to emeritus.com/HuskerWealth for more information.
We're on the air.
Well, party's starting early today, isn't it?
To more of Early Break on 90.
I promise this is a one-time thing in August, but I have to bring up something in college basketball for 1 second because it's bizarre. It's crazy. This is crazy. That's why I'm bringing it up, Bill. Bill is very anti-basketball until December, which is fine, or January, which is fine.
Nothing to do with
However, this might interest you. On Monday, November 2nd, per the Field of 68, which is a podcast group, there's going to be 24 straight hours of college basketball. There's going to be games at midnight, 3 a.m., 6 a.m., and throughout the rest of the day that they're setting up with it. I can't imagine in two sites, in Rock Hill, South Carolina, and Sioux Falls, South Dakota, they're going to have fans that they want you to go watch these games of Grambling and Northern Illinois at 3 a.m. You can watch this only on their Twitter feed or YouTube. It's not on TV. It's on the Field of 68's YouTube.
Who's putting this on?
The Field of 68.
And what is that?
It's a like Jeff Goodman, former ESPN guy. It's his basketball enterprise. Like it's a big thing on Twitter. Big on Twitter, big on YouTube.
Okay.
So my question to that is, that you would think the one thing is that there's nothing live going on basically at 3 a.m. So why would you not have it live? That's the whole idea. Would be,
well,
hey,
it'd be on,
But I mean on regular TV.
So apparently ESPN used to have this. They killed this in 2017, and they still are not bringing it back. But these guys are like, we like the concept. I know that ESPN's not going for it, but we're going to still have it televised and be able to watch on our YouTube and Twitter stream. So this was a thing. They did have games at 3 a.m. It was killed 9 years ago. Bringing it back, but I just can't imagine if you were living in Sioux Falls and they want you to go watch it. It's a bunch of random teams. Nobody big. Like we're talking Appalachian State and Merrimack are playing at 6 a.m.
I'd love to
6 a.m. and where in Sioux Falls?
At the Pentagon.
At the
where
Pentagon.
Nebraska plays.
These are at the Pentagon.
Most of these games are in Rock Hill, South Carolina. Some of these games are in Sioux Falls.
Okay.
Like the one at 3 a.m. is in Sioux Falls, Northern Illinois, and Grambling.
I would love to see them panning the crowd with people just passed out, just sound asleep.
Look at this guy.
Just sound asleep. Just no one paying
I hope
attention.
they do.
Can you imagine all of a sudden it's right behind your bench and everyone's asleep, and it's overtime at 4 a.m.
Will they have 100 people there?
I mean,
no. It's college basketball in Sioux Falls. They support the Pentagon very well.
Somewhat unique, but I'd like to see like the shots from the stands.
Yeah,
would interest me a little.
I don't want to pour cold water on Goodman's deal. Yeah. It's novel.
I mean, there's a lot of diehard college basketball fans that are ecstatic about this.
Are they ecstatic?
Yes, there are some that are ecstatic. But do I see myself?
My man.
Do I see myself at 3 a.m. watching Northern Illinois and Grambling in basketball, or at midnight watching High Point and Liberty? Probably not.
No, probably not.
Just definitely, would like to see
not.
When we come in though, like at 5:30, we'll be able to watch an end of a game, maybe. It's kind of live game.
Like, wouldn't you almost be offended to be a part of this? Like, if you're Northern Illinois, you're being told you're playing at 3 a.m. I guess you agreed to it in some element. But if Nebraska was a part of this, say, hey, you're playing at 3 in the morning, it's like, no, we're not.
This is
hell no, we're not.
A celebration of the sport, right? That's what we're talking
Just
about.
put the scrubs in at 3 a.m. and say, you're part of our 24 hours. Be happy to be part of it.
You're raining on Goodman's parade. It isn't just a celebration of the sport is what this is.
That's a lot.
You'd have to spend with your team literally like 5-6 days ahead of time to get your body, your cycle.
Yeah.
So what are they going to do? They're going to practice at 3 a.m.
Yeah, are they?
Yeah, you have to do that. You can't all of a sudden just be like, hey guys, stay up a little bit, take some coffee, see what happens here.
I wonder.
You have to get your body clock right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a whole deal.
It seems like a lot.
So what would it be for like 5 days?
I'm not raining on this parade.
Now I'm not.
I'm
Now
not
I'm down on the
parade
right
no,
now. My parade's over. I'm going to tell these coaches they got to go practice at 3 a.m.
Yeah, it's strange. It's weird.
Of course, it's strange. I'm not raining on Goodman's parade.
3 a.m.
very interesting.
Midnight basketball, 6 a.m., 3 a.m., even 9 a.m. is weird for a
Will
basketball
they have
game.
7,000 people show up? For
No,
this?
no, they're not. I mean, total potentially through all of it, maybe.
What if it was UCLA?
I
not
meant
for
it to
one game.
Pentagon. I meant it to Pentagon.
Yeah, for all the games that are there, maybe. But that'd be these are not they're not good games. It's all small teams.
UCLA UConn. It's 3 a.m.
Yeah.
How sweet would that be?
That'd be good. That'd be.
I don't think you'd be watching that.
Yeah.
Because that would be a joke if those teams at 3 a.m.
Jake, I'm glad you discussed that. It's very interesting.
Again, it's for the diehards of college basketball. I get it. I love college basketball, but not to the extent to watch any game at midnight, 3 or 6 a.m. Sorry. Spillover's next on Early Break in the Ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Presented by NIPCO on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
When your business is ready for its next move, I'm here to help make it happen. I'm Corey Vandeweghe, Commercial Loan Officer at Midwest Bank on 70th and Pioneers Boulevard. Lincoln is full of bold ideas and hardworking business owners, and I'm proud to support the people driving that progress. Whether you're launching something new or investing in growth, I'll work with you to find lending solutions that move your business forward. Swing in anytime. I'd love to hear what you're building. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank. Member FDIC.
At Anderson Ford, we offer a 5-day return or exchange policy, so you can make sure the vehicle you choose is the best vehicle for you. No pressure. Right now, lease a 2026 Ford F-150 for $195 per month for 36 months. Experience better at Anderson Ford. Stock number 1009974. $195 per month lease for 36 months with approved credit. 7,500 miles per year. 10,000 due at signing. No security deposit required. Tax, title, and license fees extra. Residency restrictions apply. Program subject to change. Must take new retail delivery from Anderson Auto Group by 8/31/26.
Hi, Sean Callahan here with Koppel Chevrolet GMC. And new Sierra and Silverado trucks continue to roll in, and August is a great time to upgrade. Right now, get new GMC Sierras for under $50,000. Or get 2.9% financing for 72 months plus $1,500 bonus cash. Visit us in Louisville or anytime at koppelcars.com. Stock number G306367 with approved credit.
Looking for something different for lunch or dinner in Lincoln? Big 8 is now open at 1226 P Street, serving seafood boils and Asian cuisine. Get your hands messy with fresh, flavorful seafood boils. Hot, bold, and made to share. Or enjoy classic Chinese and Asian dishes, perfect for lunch, dinner, or a night out with friends and family. Big flavors, generous portions, a brand new dining experience. Big 8, now open in Lincoln.
There once was a man from Nebraska who went searching for food in Alaska. When his stomach was rumbling while laying in bed, he could think of only one option, Führer's cheese spread. So he left it once and drove day and night to return back home for cheese spread delight. Now his stomach is full and the voice in his head tells him no more vacations without Führer's cheese spread. Find yours today at most local grocers.
Need service on your home air conditioner? No matter what brand you have, just call Bryant, 467-1111. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program by building a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting LincolnTeammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today.
Your line just went down. Production stopped. A supervisor wants answers, and someone's digging through a binder for the maintenance history. Every one of those minutes costs money, and most of the time, that breakdown could have been prevented. That's where MaintainX comes in. MaintainX catches the failure before it happens. Preventive maintenance plans on every key asset to improve reliability. Work orders assigned and tracked right from your phone. Everyone from the floor to the front office is in the loop. Real-time dashboards give managers instant visibility into what's been completed, what's overdue, and where the bottlenecks are. No more guesswork. Just a smarter, faster maintenance operation. Companies on MaintainX have cut unplanned downtime by over 30% and saved thousands on parts and labor every year. See what it can do for your operation. Try MaintainX free at maintainx.com.
Bagels and Joe is the best place to start off your mornings this summer, and you can order your breakfast ahead of time on their app. This summer's cream cheese flavor is pickle. Pair it with a blueberry cobbler iced latte, and don't forget their Berry Breeze dirty soda. Stop by any of their 4 locations in Lincoln and their location in Seward. Bagels and Joe.
When something breaks, you want someone you can trust to fix it right. Empire Repair is now open in Waverly and ready to serve our community with reliable auto repair and maintenance. From routine service to bigger repairs, our team is here to keep you on the road. Stop by Empire Repair in Waverly or call 402-786-2224 to schedule your service today. Empire Repair, proud to serve Waverly.
We're on the air.
Back
Well, party's starting early today, isn't it?
to more of Early Break on 93.7 The Ticket and The Ticket app.
It is time for the spillover, sponsored by Raising Cane's, who's teamed up with Megan Maroney again for the Cloud9 Pink Sparkly Cup. Enjoy your hand-battered, cooked-to-order chicken fingers, salty crinkle-cut fries, and buttery Texas toast in style, all washed down with a
real butter
lemonade in the new Cloud9 Cup. Raising Cane's chicken fingers, one love. Couple news and notes from yesterday we didn't get to yet. NFL, Kyler Murray, officially the quarterback for the Vikings, not J.J. McCarthy. McCarthy is number 2.
McCarthy lost his job.
Yes. Yeah, again, we all were critical of that pick going in the first round of the Vikings, and
we were
been correct. I think most people were critical of that, and we've all looked pretty good.
Well, the reason it's
that.
heavily critical is because if you just go back and say we could maybe have kept Sam Darnold
Right,
here,
who was very good.
What were they, 14-2?
14-3, yeah.
14-3. Could have kept him and maybe we're not, and then on that draft pick taken a rush end, some sacks, somebody else that can do whatever, defensive lineman, a left tackle of some sort, and a first round pick, which would be very. So when your first round pick is basically been benched, then that's a bad look.
At a spot you were already good at. I mean, if you recall, last year Darnold won the Super Bowl with the Seahawks.
And by the way, he wasn't a game manager.
He was pretty good.
No, he played really well. You think
let's use stats?
You remember who'd they talk about the most? Justin Jefferson. Remember what he was like?
With Darnold, he was incredible.
Incredible.
His numbers were
all
amazing.
Of a sudden, imagine being Justin Jefferson. Hey, we're gonna get rid of this Darnold guy, and we're gonna bring in a rookie.
And here's the deal: you saw him at Michigan, and you wonder he would make throws that weren't very good.
No,
that layman could see. I could see it
when you walked off the field, and we played him that year when they won the Natty, so it was pretty good. But it was like, wow, up front and those running backs.
Yeah.
Wow. Quarterback thought nothing of it. Thought nothing of it.
Sam Darnold has gone the last 2 years 14-3 with different teams. With Minnesota, he was 35 touchdowns, 12 picks, 4,300 yards. Last year, the good running team, 4,000 yards passing, 25 touchdowns, 14 picks, 68% completion percentage for Sam Darnold.
Okay, so now he's holding the clipboard. What is your other news and note? You got another one?
I had something else I forgot. Well, Ken Shimmick, Hall of Famer.
Which Hall of Fame?
So we have. I'll be today all day.
Tell them where you're going right after.
After the show, 9:30 through 9 p.m. I'll be at the Embassy Suites over here for the Nebraska Broadcasters Association yearly seminar. And last night, Ken Shimmick was with Kevin.
Are we
Kugler.
not considered broadcasters?
We are. We're not Hall of Famers.
Not me and you.
Not Hall of Famers. I know that, but why were we?
No, we're not.
We weren't even invited over.
You might be.
We weren't even invited over to come
they don't
over.
Want me near that.
I'm going for the sales portion of it. They don't really have a broadcasting. I'm trying to think what they have for broadcasting. Seminars.
So to me, broadcasters are always something that covers like does live sports.
Yeah.
Is that the case or?
Not necessarily.
We are broadcasters on this show.
We're broadcast. Okay, I didn't know that. I never.
Yeah,
very loose terms there.
Loose.
Yes, we broadcast to Air Park.
Our good friend though, Ken Shimmick though is a Hall of Famer.
Congratulations!
Last night.
Thank you.
He is a Hall of Famer.
He's the man.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way,
I saw pictures. Very tan,
yes.
tan and happy.
He golfs
just
every day.
Speaking of photos, Greg sent in a photo of Rob Diedrich.
Yeah,
no mustache.
But he's short. You had everything else right. Short, skater boy. You got that part right.
Did you ever? I thought he had a little mustache.
I don't. Maybe for a short time, but you got everything else right.
Okay.
He's short and skater boy.
Oh, great. All right, Greg. I got it. I did. He doesn't have a mustache. Bam. You got me. Anywho, then tomorrow we're going to do
you're at odds with Greg. I'm only at odds with him about his rain gauge,
which is an ongoing situation there.
And his rain predictions, which is always off. Also, I didn't really get after him for
what?
For live on air. He does bring us breakfast, Steve.
And he brought it Monday too.
Are we going to go over that deal tomorrow then, since we shelved it?
Which one?
You said it was going to come up during the bag. About
the fair
rule.
catch rule. Yeah. Real quick on that before we get out of here. This is one of the rule changes that apparently in college football now, if a returner is interfered with when trying to make a fair catch, the returning team has the right to kick an uncontested field goal at the spot of the foul and get 3 points.
Wait a second.
No
Hold it now,
T.
time out.
How's that work?
Hold it, time out. I don't think it's if he's interfered with. I think if it's just a fair catch. So the situation would be this. It could be end of game, but most likely end of half.
Okay.
You got him backed up.
Okay.
And there's what, 9-10 seconds on. Hey, keep them backed up, and they punt out of their end zone.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so you fair catch the ball then with like 2 seconds left at your own whatever 39-yard line, and then now you can do basically a free kick for 3 points from that spot, which means
whether there's a flag or not.
That means it's uncontested. So you can't block it. It's a free kick. So there'd be a couple rules that you would look at, not rules, but things you would try to do. If I were in that spot and hey, we're going to try to get a free catch kick. If we're going to do that, I'm going to put 2 returners back there. If they're bad, I'm going to try to get 2 returners.
That's crazy.
And so
is this a good thing or a bad thing?
Yeah. This rule has been in the NFL forever.
Have we ever seen it utilized?
It happened. Yeah, it happened in 2024. The Chargers did it to the Broncos, I think. Yeah, it happened. So this happens.
Wow, I didn't know that either. Football's weird that way too.
Very
there's obscure rules.
So there's a couple things you would do with it potentially.
Okay.
Is that one, have multiple returners back there so he can't kick away from you. If I'm on the other side, I try to go rugby kick because once the ball hits the ground, the fair catch is off.
Yep.
And so that also might give you a chance to be able to do it. So, but it does come up in scenarios. And so I remember, because it was a rule in the NFL, so I approached the college referees, whatever.
Okay.
This is back in 2003 or 4.
Got it.
Hey, is this rule? And they're looking at me like, no, it's not available for
So you asked about it way back
Oh yeah,
then.
I asked you because it was an NFL rule. It's been an NFL rule for a long time. The exact date,
But just imagine, I don't think that the common fan knows anything about this. Let's say you go to a game and say, what the hell is going on?
I think there's coaches who don't know.
Why is this guy
Connor, find
doing an uncontested field goal?
Find
It's
the
worth
film,
3
the
points.
film of that 2024 Chargers kick a free kick off a fair catch. I think it's against the Broncos. So we can take a look at it, and it's uncontested, so you can't block it. That's the big
It's
thing.
another weird thing about football. I heard Belichick talking about it. That coaches don't know all the rules. You got to keep a rule book with you.
Oh, there's times, and all of a sudden something
They don't know all the
just
rules.
crazy happens.
Yeah.
The one you have to know not really know the rules, but just be aware of is like when the clock is going to start again. I've seen it numerous times where something happens. It's it's a 2-minute drill, and all of a sudden like that, the clock's going, and the quarterback's not snapping the ball.
100%.
Because it was a and I was like, whoa, you guys are aware the clock is running right now? So there's some just if you don't have that awareness to your quarterback, hey, when they snap, when they roll it, you got to go. You got to snap the ball.
Yep.
That's it for us. Old School is next. We will see you guys tomorrow.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM first.